back. We're going to try to give her a call again, and then she just added another phone number to the 13-year-old grandson who's possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran's off her medication. She's at work to Safe Haven. Attacking 12, take a check that one out.
6 Rumble, 2-1 start, take a shot.
Office still stands for time? No. Offender in custody?
What's up, everybody? Good evening. Sorry I'm late with the notification. I didn't even get back, literally, I think like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Didn't even get back till like 7 o'clock tonight. I'm telling you, we're going to be talking about Sebastian tonight, but I gotta show you some clips. There's two of them I'm going to show you tonight before we get into the topic. If you follow me on TikTok, you got a sneak peek of the one I'm going to show you. I haven't shown the other one. Two really crazy videos that I'm going to show you amongst a whole bunch of other footage that I got today. I want to say shout out to Tom for going out there for going out there with me. Just wait, you guys. I don't even want to wait. Like I said, if you follow me on TikTok, you got a sneak peek, but I'm going to be showing it to you guys tonight. Now, whenever we've talked about the location for Mica Miller where she was found. Oh, it's okay, Barbara. I'm going to show you guys on here too. When it comes to where Mica was found, this is going to blow your guys' mind. Trust me. Also, I'm going to show you guys a clip going into the gas station that Mica went into. But man, wait till you guys see the video where Mica's body was found. Oh, you got the sneak peek, Jazz? You know what I'm talking about. And then we're going to get into tonight's topic. You saw the thumbnail. 1 of 6. This guy right here. When you listen to the reasons, that's why we're going to break it down. Seth had a new interview. I know you guys have seen it. It's been over everybody else's channel. That's okay. We're out doing things today. But we're going to cover it tonight because I listened to what he had to say last night. You know, the reasons. CJ didn't do any of them fucking things. And we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. Why not? We're going to break it down. All right, so first I'm going to show you the gas station. But man, wait until I show you the video of where her body was found and how you can get there. My mind was blown. My mind was blown. I'm sure you guys' will too. Let me see here. Let me figure out what video it is. Let's see. It is... I'm just going to have to play a different couple. But let me say what's up to everybody while I sip on some coffee. We're out on the deck, so you're going to have the road noise, but I love nature. If it's anything crazy loud, I'll go ahead and mute it. Mythical number 3, Caddy number 4. Thank you, Katrina 7. Detective again, number 8 again. What's up, hide and seek? CJ, check this new video just come out titled Breaking John Pillar. Says the war's ahead because he has a... Yeah, right. Hey, we heard him say on Justin on TikTok that something was gonna come out. We saw the post that he put up. It's, you know, people are gonna know what I went through. Let's go. Hey, JP 330-510-1110. Give me a call. You know, because I haven't heard nothing yet. We were at the protest today. We saw JP sneak in there. have somebody else take the truck, sneak out, drive in some grass in between a couple houses to get the F out. We had people telling us we were disrupting the word of God. You shout out JLR. I think he showed like 4 or 5 of our clips, stuff as we were there today. Shout out to him. Busby, what's up? Ticket 15. What's up, Sabrina? Oh, trust me, we got ourselves a new cup. It's damn good. What's up, Savvy's aunt, Majorie? What's up, Curious? Jennifer? Hey, Beth D, what's up? Wait till you guys see this video. Oh my gosh, it blew my mind. And I hit this really slick part of mud. So you're probably going to see the camera go. We'll see. The phone went up in the air and hit the mud. The Sony was in my hand. We're going to watch the Sony version. If you were on TikTok, you got the sneak peek. That's the phone version. We're going to watch the Sony version tonight. What's up, Nina? Ticket 22. You know what I'm saying, Rosie? That's what I was saying. I was like, after all this, check out the video we did a couple shows ago where I address it. It's like, what you talking about, bro? Like, what you talking about? That's when I said, and I've always said, if my worst enemy came and said that they were going to help look for my child, I'd be like, yo, whatever made us worst enemies, let's just squash that shit. Because the fact that you're coming to help look for my child, who gives a fuck what happened in the past? You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst enemy. So when you look at it, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. You tell me. That's why we're going to break it down, because he said the reasons last night, right? Let's go through each one of them and let's listen to which one CJ did. Because he said all 6. I'm one of 6. I'm one of 6. He said all 6 was because of this. Oh, really? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? I don't bash shit. I don't even sit there and do the mudslinging, you know? There's plenty of other shows that sit there and just keep throwing it back and forth. I don't even do that shit. I'm just, hey, we got other shit to do. Happy birthday, Criminal Met. I saw something about glass or something there in chat before the show. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. The man of the house. Happy Sunday. Man, I didn't even realize it was Sunday. I'm all out of it, you guys. I'm, oh my gosh, I'm on, let's see, 32 hours being awake, an hour and a half of sleep, and a whole protest all morning. And searching and shit all evening. Then another hour drive back. Then I had to bring in stuff, set it up, take a shower. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, but I was like, yo, I gotta do a show tonight. I understand, Rosie. You don't, it hurt me because I'm sitting there going, I never even talked shit about your boy. I always called him a superhero. I mean, shit, when I did my apology video like a month or 2 ago, I damn near fucking started crying when I was making the video when I got to the superhero part. Shit. I don't know. It's that tainted hot dog water. It's that tainted hot dog water. Got motherfuckers thinking it's a steak. No, it's not a steak. What's up, Debbie? What's up, Debbie? Yeah, it's upsetting. What's up, Captain? And it's upsetting too, because it's like, why didn't anybody stick up for me? You know what I mean? So now, like, this is what you have to understand. It's a deeper picture, okay? So when Seth, and we're gonna listen to it, when Seth talks, all 6 people is because of this. Well, then that means since CJ didn't get defended, well, then now every other fucking creator out there that goes to watch this video is going to automatically think, oh, CJ's part of it too. Who? I wonder which one he did. Oh, because he did something. Seth said Seth said all 6 because of this. Oh, which one did CJ do? When it could have been like, yo, it could have been like this. It could have been like this. Seth, what did CJ do out of any of those things? That's what I don't understand. It's a legitimate question, right? Somebody shouldn't get upset if they're asked that question because it's a legitimate question. Because if you sent me the letter because I was one of 6 people, and you sent me the letter because I did well, then it should be no problem if somebody says, hey, CJ, as far as I know, CJ didn't do any of those things, Seth. Well, if I did because I got the letter, then Seth would go, no, well, actually, it's because of this, this, and this, and this, right? So, like I said it when I started the show, how many other people watched and covered this interview? A lot of people. Look at how many views each one of those got. A shit ton. Hell, there was creator shows I seen over 1,000 fucking people watching when I don't even see more than fucking 400 in their shows. So when you look at that amount of eyeballs that are watching it going, oh, well, CJ's one of 6, and Seth said every single one of them did this, this, and this, and this. Well, then CJ must have did it. I don't know. Number 49, thank you, Jennifer. Super sticker contribution call out. Hold on 1 second. Let me get to my YouTube chat. I want to see the cartoon emoji. It's a little shy prickly pear. I love that prickly pear. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for the contribution. I appreciate it. And it definitely means everything because it allows me to be able to do all this stuff that we go out there and do. For instance, like we did today, protest, bring awareness. And I'm going to show you this video that's going to blow your guys' fucking minds. It's gonna blow your minds. What's up, Karen? Ticket 40. That's why I was like, yo, we're not even gonna be we're gonna be talking about Mica tomorrow. Man, I can't wait till tomorrow to show everybody. I gotta show them this. It was a nice crowd, criminal. Beautiful. Beautiful community, the whole community. I had neighbors from across the street of Solid Rock Church reaching out to me to talk to me. It was beautiful. If any of them are watching, shout out, you're beautiful souls. I appreciate you so much. The fact that you know, would come to me and have the comfort and trust, it means everything to me. It really does. It really does. I'm telling you right now, this community is fucking beautiful. I haven't had, even with Tom, I haven't had the support from a community when I've gone out to these different communities, and I'm even saying Riley Strain, y'all. I'm even saying Riley Strain. I go out to all these different communities. I go give all the effort. You guys give me that fuel in my soul, and then like I'm just going. It's you guys that allows me to be able to even be doing a show right now. Because like without you, I don't have that energy, that motivation. And I'm telling you, this community, it just beautiful people, just beautiful people. What's up, Yoli? Can't. They're just beautiful people, all of them, all of them. Yeah, I don't think so, Barbara. I don't think anybody thinks before they fucking act on that side over there. You're gonna send me a steak, criminal? As long as it ain't made out of hot dog or tofu, we are good. That's what I don't understand, Captain. That's why we're gonna break it down, because we're gonna go through all the reasons, and we're gonna go. And I want you, did I do any of these things? Because I don't remember doing any of them. I don't remember doing any of them. What's up, Fallon? Oh, yeah. Busby. Talked about me on the second channel today. I don't know. You'll see what I mean. We're going to break it down. But when you look at it like what I'm saying, right? When you look at it like what I'm saying, all of those, not only all the different creators that covered it, but all the eyeballs that watched all these different creators cover it, you pile it all together. That's a lot of fucking eyeballs are thinking that CJ did any of these things when CJ didn't. That's the picture. It's deeper than just it's a deeper level. It's a deeper level. Because if I really did do any of those things, then Seth would have been able to say, well, CJ did this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets mad. You know what I mean? Like, nobody gets mad. Nobody feels like they're called out. Nothing. Because if you really did send me a letter because of these reasons, well, then it should be easy to go boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Jazz. I appreciate that. And oh my gosh, you guys, I found something else today too. You're going to see in the video. Trust me, it's going to blow your fucking mind. We're going to watch it. I know. I need to get through the chat. Okay, we just did. Okay, check this video out, you guys. First, I'm going to play. Excuse me. First, I'm going to play that gas station video real quick. Let me see here. I got to see which one it is. $107. Okay, then, just wait until we watch them. Where I went to Mica was found. Just wait. Okay, let's go to this one. First one here, 107, I think I said. I really need to upload these, you guys. I have so many. I probably got 50 some videos I got to upload still. 107.
Smells good. I'm actually thirsty. It's really not a big store or anything.
It's not a big store at all. It is so tiny, you guys. Here, let me do this. Here, let me put me up here. And let's just go ahead and we'll just throw that one up there. All right. Look at how small it is. Not big at all. And there's a drink back there. Yeah. It's so scrunched. It's so scrunched in there.
smells good. I'm actually thirsty. It's really not a big store or anything.
Big deal. And there's a drink back. And it is sketch as fuck, because everybody was fucking eyeballing us in there. Ask Tom. Ask Tom. Every fucking buddy was eyeballing. I mean, side eyeballing. We had people at the gas pump staring at us through the door. Eyeballing like crazy. Yeah, not big at all.
Everything to eat, little snacks and stuff. It smells good.
All right. Now, oh boy, just wait, you guys. Here we go. There's two videos I'm actually going to show you. But actually, you know what? I already did show you guys. Screw it. We'll do it again. All right, let me see here. All right, so here it is. Wait, no, it's this one. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is me and Tom. We started off walking, going down the trail. This is me and Tom here, and we're kind of exploring the different spots here. And I'm just wait till we get to the next video. Just wait. Just wait. Wait till you see what I found, you guys, and then let me know what the hell you think. Just wait.
And the bugs are already starting to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel them?
Oh yeah, man.
The bugs are
All over your face too. It's
Yeah.
like
They're those
little gnat
black gnat
type.
bite you. Bugs. So it looks nice, but it's not nice. This area, there's the wildlife, birds chirping.
Buzz,
A lot of birds. A lot of birds.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're attacking me.
The bugs were crazy, you guys. They were horrible. The bugs were horrible. Oh, yeah, like little gnats that bite the shit out of you, Yoli.
Hear the birds.
I have so many freaking bites on my arms. It's like pimples. And they itch like crazy.
He's pretty well prepared for doing this type of work, actually.
He saw my...
the key.
Other than locking his keys in the car,
Yeah.
he tried to call you.
Yeah.
Except for the key.
But he's pretty prepared. He's got the dual camera set up, the wide angle.
Hey, you got to be prepared, you know?
A walkout.
No
So we
signal.
may come back tomorrow.
No signal.
So we can't get a signal out there. Neither me or him could get a signal. So it's all footage. This is Lumber River State Park. Just wait, Wildcat. Just wait. When I had to end the show, you guys just wait. Just wait, because I take you to the spot where she was found, and then look what I find after we're leaving. Coming up. That's coming up.
Probably 500. How many feet do you think this is? 1,000?
Yeah.
1,000 feet? So they got someone local coming to get the keys?
Yeah.
The keys, unlock it.
Mitchell's.
Mitchell's.
Might have been the one that
I called?
maybe. That's what I thought. Cause, you know, closest to the area. Who knows?
Coming, they got somebody coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
They already spoke to them?
Yeah. I already talked to the people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How much?
Free.
Cool.
Yeah, you can't beat free.
You can't beat free, man. Not
No.
when you do something like that. Otherwise, it's 80
I'm
miles.
attributing it.
That guy was going to drive an hour. An hour away.
Right.
But yeah, this is. I mean, she could
Cool
have
guy.
gone that
Tom's a
way,
cool guy.
but she stayed straight. She stayed.
I'm gonna try and have him on the show tomorrow night, or tomorrow
Far
during the
from
day.
now
We'll
she
see.
went, Right?
As far as
What's
I
up,
know, the
detective?
bag was right by the 3 signs there,
What's up to me?
right up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So the bag was right where? Right up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch,
so,
we'll go down. You get to the 3 signs. So if you look on Google Maps.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're saying that when we get okay,
Yeah.
because that's what I thought. That's where I
Yeah.
thought they were too. Because I was following the map that somebody
Yeah.
had. So
Slick surface.
so you go down these stairs.
Horrible
This is
stairs.
your first obstacle.
Horrible
It's
stairs.
kind of, not too bad. But it's buggy. I mean, it's dense. This is dense.
Yeah, you can
Very
feel the moisture as soon as you
Oh,
go.
it's so gross, you guys. It's so gross.
And you can
It's so
smell it,
gross.
and
Yep.
it's-
The heat must.
And the must,
Ooh.
dampness, and bugs. And then you come down.
Yeah. Right there.
Right here.
Yep.
And so this is where the bags was.
Yeah. As far as I know.
This is where the bags were. The observation deck is right over there.
Yeah.
So right around this area was the bag.
Yeah, right around this area somewhere.
Which, why would you need the backpack right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question,
If you
right?
did that to yourself, why wouldn't you be next to the weapon
just,
either?
Just an observation. So that's the 3 signs where supposedly the backpack was. And this is dense in here.
Look at that.
I mean, I'm getting chewed alive right
Yeah.
now.
Look at that.
And we just barely broke trail. And not very nice looking.
Mm-mm.
Whoa. I got bees flying around our heads, bugs flying, circling us. mean,
I got
it's
bug
nasty.
bites all up and down
And you
my
know
arms,
there's
you guys.
snakes and
Snakes
all
and
sorts.
mud and just nasty looking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just wait, you guys.
Look at down in there. I mean, it's
I mean, hell, who
Just
knows
wait.
if there's even an alligator,
alligators probably.
you know?
Yep,
don't know.
alligators, water moccasins.
You may have seen the sat over here on the observation deck. You might have sat over here.
Shout out Tom. Appreciate you, bro.
Look, I mean, in the woods, when you get in the woods, you're going to see stuff like that.
Yep.
I mean, it's nasty.
And
I
it's
mean, mucky, nasty, buggy.
thick too.
And it's thick. You can't walk through those woods.
Ooh, that sounds nice,
Okay,
Beth.
so this is the observation deck, I guess that's what they're called. And this is it.
Wait till you see what I found after we went to the spot where Mica was found. Just wait.
You know, a little
I just got to show this to you guys real quick.
Yep.
Right across the way over there. And
Way back in, way back,
Uh-uh.
way back in the middle.
way over there.
Just wait.
Right to the left of the corner, right?
Right, see that tree in
Just
the water?
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
right
wait.
by that area.
Your mind is going to be
That's where she
blown.
Where it indents a little bit towards the back.
Yeah.
On
Two
the opposite
things.
side of here.
Yeah.
It indents up in that. I guess if you're looking at the lake on Google, it'd be like top right corner.
So did you try to get over there yourself?
No,
You
I was-
You want
I-
to try to walk over there?
I
real
was
quick?
gonna do that, but I don't want to miss that guy either.
Right.
I have a
I've only done about
All right, so now check this out. There's two things that are going to blow your mind. Oh my gosh, just wait. Okay, here we go, guys.
there we go.
show 'em out.
So right there's the 3 signs
Okay,
that I always
The back
refer to
was.
you guys.
so remember the 3 signs, right?
Here we go.
Hold on.
So right there.
3 signs right there, okay? 3 signs right there. The right middle. See them up there?
The 3
The 3 signs. We just walk down this path. Now that's where we're at, okay?
Signs
Watch.
that I always
The back
refer to
was.
you guys about.
Where
Watch.
the flag should be. And I'm guessing just down around this corner and down the way is where the gun was found.
Watch this. This
Don't
is
make any
crazy.
sense.
This is crazy. And wait till you see what I found.
I know how to do it real quick. Man.
I don't know what to think of it.
Don't make no sense.
Got a nice breeze to it right now.
Yeah, and the bugs have cut down a little bit. Oh, did you feel that little
Yeah,
breeze?
little cool breeze.
Just look at how mucky it is. What's up, typically? Look at how mucky it is. Sneak peek for you guys tonight. I'll be uploading it tomorrow. I might even do it tonight.
So it makes you wonder if it's that well known, bad of a county. It makes you wonder, well, if you know it's that bad, you know it's that corrupt.
So before I took this video, we had a really cool conversation for about 5 minutes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locals. We had a conversation with 6 locals in about a 45-minute period. Great conversation. What we came away with that conversation and what was repeated over and over and over is Robeson County is corrupt as a motherfucker. And when we discussed Mica's position and where this was at and where this was at and you know, all of these different scenarios, they're like, yeah, somebody done did something to that girl. These are locals. So that's why there's the comment about talking about how dangerous the county is, because we just got done having the conversation with 6 of those locals. Shout out to them. Appreciate them so much too, because really it was cool. They walked with us to the area, to the observation deck, and it was really cool. Good conversation. It was very, very awesome.
Wonder if it's that well known, bad of a county. It makes you wonder, well, if you know it's that bad, you know it's that corrupt,
Right.
maybe it's, you know, it's easier to,
Right.
because you know they ain't gonna look into it.
Right. And that would be a reason why they said, let's meet you out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Let's meet you out.
We had some great conversations while we're out here exploring, you guys. Great combo.
Protect yourself, and it was used on her, and that's making more sense to me now.
Mm-hmm.
What after just talking to that guy?
Yeah.
And JP knows these areas. He's traveled all around these areas, playing in the churches and stuff.
Just wait until I show you guys where she was found. Just wait.
That's how quick it's going to be.
And then wait till you
There's
see
already
what
a
I
path
found
there, huh?
after.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to think, you guys. Just wait.
So again, here's the end of the trail. There's
Okay, so that's the end of the trail that we just came up from, okay? So in the beginning, you saw the 3 signs I always refer to. Then you saw us walk down this long trail right here. Now watch where we're going and look at the foliage.
that.
Look at this is wide open walking area, people. Watch. This blew my mind because I thought this whole forest
Wow, it's wide
was
open.
dead.
I was thinking you would have to.
Well, no, it's not wide open. It's wide open.
I mean, like right here.
Right here it is, but it's dense, so she didn't take off in here.
Right.
Watch.
That's what I was thinking. She was gonna have to walk through.
No,
So
she's doing what we're doing.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna have to walk through all of that brush. Remember, you guys, this whole time I'm sitting there going, you look from Google, guys, straight down, it's dense forest. You're walking through all sorts of stuff, right? Now that I'm actually there, this is what you see.
Made a horseshoe.
Huh.
She did a little horseshoe walk, if that's what she did. But I doubt it.
This is why it's so important when we can go there on location.
Okay, right in this area.
And show you guys these things.
Yeah. Here's an intersecting trail that you can reference to on the map to try to figure out where we're at.
It's hard to see the trails back
Yeah, but
here
I'm
with the
thinking gun's
trees.
right here somewhere.
So there's a split. There's like a Y. There's like a Y section here.
Watch. This is
I'll
crazy.
have to relook at the map.
Yeah, so if you can try to see it is hard to see a trail.
Yeah, I can only see
But
the one
gun-
going to the
but gun's
observation
gotta be
deck.
Right over here somewhere. Okay. From what I saw on the map that everybody else is
Thank you, typically.
Okay. So look, she got right to here, and she went down here.
Look, it's like cleared out. It's cleared out. What the
She went
hell?
down here.
Wow.
It's
Yep,
cleared
come
out.
this way, if this is what happened.
It's cleared out. Look. Look at that. This shit, it blew my mind. I'm like, it's cleared out? What?
Got right to here, and she went
Look
down
at
here.
this. Look at that. It's cleared out. What the hell?
She went down here.
Right, criminal. Why walk that far? Right?
Wow.
Yep, she went.
I'm sitting there going, whoa, I thought this was all thick, dense. You got to walk through like you're walking through in Hendersonville. You know, you got the prickly bushes. Ow, ooh, ah, hey, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, shoot. Here? Shit. You got to worry about mud. Watch, because my ass slipped.
This way, if this is what happened.
My ass slipped. Whoop. Banana peel.
Wow, look at that. It's just.
Yep, she went right down through here.
Look at this. Cleared out.
This don't make no sense. It's a little mucky here. Just watching you walking.
What's up, brown-eyed girl? Let's watch the camera go flying. Hold on.
And where she was. Right over here.
Wow.
Yeah, right in here.
Look, it's wide open. It's wide open. Wide open.
Somewhere. Is the observation deck?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep, right around here.
Yeah, zoom right in. There's
Wow.
the observation deck.
This is where she... Whoa, there we go.
Right? Yeah.
Here it is.
Is the observation
Woo.
deck?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep, right around here.
Yeah, zoom right in. There's
Wow.
the observation deck.
Whoop.
You alright? Yeah. I got you. You okay?
Yeah, that was a big slip there. Holy shit.
I'll edit that one.
No, keep it.
Yeah, you
Just
said...
show the truth.
You said edit that one out. I said, hell no, we'll keep it.
Flavor, there's the big slip.
There's the big
Right in here
slip.
somewhere?
Here, check it out. You can see it.
Slip there. Holy
Well,
shit.
you'll have to edit that one.
No, we'll keep it.
No, we're keeping.
Flavor.
Just show the
Yeah,
terrain.
flavor. There's the big slip.
Yeah, right there. The big slip. What's up, Samantha?
So right in here somewhere?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I've.
This is where the boulder came
You know,
together?
you know how I got the hover foot when I see a snake. I had the breakdance hand when I fell. I was like, bam. I had that shit caught like whoop, bam. I had the The breakdance hand. We're all good. We're all good.
There's a big log right there.
Yep.
Is that the log she was at? Up against the log? Right here? Is this the log that we're talking about?
Maybe.
So she was right here and killed herself? And the gun's way over there? That don't make no
Yep.
sense.
Observation deck way over there.
Can you zoom it in? You can actually see it right over here. Come in. Come up here, you can zoom in on it.
I'm in Myrtle right now, Beth. I just did this. We were at the protest this morning, and then after the protest, then me and Tom went out to Lumber River State Park and did some exploring. That's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing me and Tom out there, and this is where Mica was found, you guys. Where have you seen it? You know what I'm saying? We just took you there. We just took you to see where Mica was found, how to get there, what it looks like as you're walking the path. Like I said, I'll be dropping this in the morning probably.
Right here, you can get a shot of the zoom in on it right there.
Yep.
There's the observation. Do a zoom on it so you can bring it in. Here, I'll hold it. Do a zoom.
Right, criminal?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
And
today,
the
Beth.
observation deck is right
See?
there.
Observation deck.
Keep
Oh.
fishing.
Right there. Observation deck, you guys. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't no bullshit. This is where she was found. You know what? I did get a creepy, eerie feeling, Katrina, and it was about a log. It's coming up. We just took you where she was found, you guys. No bullshit.
Supposedly found.
No bullshit.
We're in a general location.
No bullshit.
That's it. I mean, look at what you're looking at in here.
That's crazy.
Did you walk in here with snakes and stuff, and water moccasins and alligators?
You know what's crazy is
But look at the water. It's not that deep. I mean,
I was thinking you would have to like walk
But
through.
how does the gun get
thick
way over
forest.
there?
Yeah.
How does it get way over there? That don't make no sense. Makes no sense at all.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad being there, you guys. It's so sad, you know, because when you go to these places, if you're into energy, you know what I'm talking about. If you're into energy, you know what I'm talking about.
That water's not flowing.
No.
I mean, you can just look at the stick in there. See,
Yeah.
see the current? There's no current. I mean, that shit's just floating.
Yeah.
Look at the leaves, you guys. The leaves don't even really move, you guys. So you're telling me that she floated over here? You're telling me she floated?
There's no current coming in here.
Even the leaves right there, they're just barely.
Yeah, so if she killed herself over here, I don't see her moving around very far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She didn't float in here.
Man,
This is why I appreciate your guys' support, your contributions that allow me to be able to do this stuff, because we wouldn't be able to go to this spot without you. Y'all mean the world to me.
So the gun would be right here. You see how easy that was to get here?
Yeah, it would be.
Bring in the real awareness. You know what I'm saying? This is real awareness right here. This whole video.
Right here.
I mean, even if we walk, even if we're not in the exact spot, we can get over there. We can get through there. and
What's
get
up,
over to
Melissa?
the next channel, because
Right.
there's another channel over here. And there's, you know, it's nasty in here. I can't picture her doing that.
That log right there. That's the log right there that I couldn't shake out of my head. I don't know why. I just have a feeling about this log for some reason. Don't understand it. But my attention is drawn to it. I don't understand why. Time will tell. Oh, shit. Here it is.
nasty in here. I can't picture her doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, how do you know that this goes back to this too? You know, something about this.
Yeah, it's
log.
like she would have had to try to figure that
See?
out. How do I get over?
There's something about that log, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if it was moved, Golden. Not that there's some other connection there with that log. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just have this feeling about that log for some reason. I don't know. I don't know.
over there?
Wait till you see what I found, you guys.
Because when I first came, the very first time I came,
I don't know, almost like maybe she sat on it. The when I first saw, because I saw the log as we were walking up to the spot to show everybody. I saw the log. We're showing everybody, you know, here's the observation deck and all this other stuff, right? But man, I'm telling you, for some reason, when I see this log and then we go back to it and then I'm really focusing on it and then we're talking about it and I'm like, man, I feel like she was sitting on this log. I feel like she was sitting on this log. And with how far back you are away from people that are coming there to walk the trails, yo, you're back out in the distance. You think somebody's gonna hear you that good? Who knows? Just because the fisherman heard a scream, who knows what took place back here? Because who knows who would have been able to hear this or that? Because it's way back here. So for some reason, I don't know. I feel like Mica sat at this log, whether she was forced, whether she did it of her own accord. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like there's something to do with that log. Now, this is what I asked Tom later on as we're walking back. And I said, well, do you think that she would actually go into areas that are closed off? You know, being going to church, being about the right thing. Did she look at it and go, no? You know what I mean? I don't know. Something about this log.
because when I first came, the very first time I came, it was a little tricky.
Well, Jazz, this is my biggest question, and it's been my biggest question the whole time since I heard the fisherman's interview. What happened to the 3 people on a boat that heard it too? Where they at? Where they at?
Figure out how to get to this.
Yeah,
But it's actually pretty quick.
it is. It was a lot easier than what I thought
But
too.
this is a perfect place off the beaten path to be dead and nobody find you for a while.
Yeah. So why would you call to have somebody find you if you're off the beaten path?
And your stuff ain't with you.
Right. Especially the gun, because you think if it was right here, the
if
gun would be
if
right.
If her body's right here, why is the gun over off to the where the trail is?
And it is really easy to walk through here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why wasn't it stuff?
Man, I thought this would be a lot more dense. I can't wait to
this
show
is
people
it.
this. This is.
This
If
is-
you want a copy of this, I'll give you a copy
yeah,
of it. Too.
this isn't. It's not dense, but it's nasty in here.
Yeah.
You know, this little part, it's like a little open spot, and the why it's open.
Yeah, she didn't have service because none of us had service. She ain't getting service.
See all the
Hell, the locals that we were talking to when they were trying to sub up to me on YouTube, their service was choppy as hell. Yeah, criminal. I didn't have any cell service, Katrina. I didn't have any. In fact, it was so bad when I went to load StreamYard it gave me like a network page could not be displayed. That's how bad it was. You're not getting cell phone signal.
Deer track?
Yep.
They've stompled it all down.
Yep.
Check out what I find, you guys. I don't know what to think of it. Just wait.
Just walk lightly. There you go.
You can see all the fresh snake holes too,
Yeah.
looking like turds.
Yeah.
Just wait. I don't know what to think about it, you guys. Oh my gosh.
But that's it. Right there. And we're pretty much getting back on the trail.
Yep. And it's
Just
a lot. It's pretty
30
easy.
30 steps back.
I'm surprised.
This is important. 30 steps back from this spot, you guys. Watch what I find.
I'm looking from up above. I'm thinking thick.
Watch what I find.
Yeah.
Like this is all you're
Yeah.
gonna see,
Yeah.
you know, like
I mean, it is like that in
or like
here.
this.
It is like that.
It's gonna be
in
nothing
here.
but that, you know.
This is like a little deer run right here.
Yeah.
And it opened it up because they
Yeah.
packed it all down.
Watch what I.
Man.
This is crazy.
So,
Man,
you know,
same
so
spot.
she's over there, and the gun's over here somewhere.
Right.
How's that happen?
Bags of cement,
How's that
concrete. Weird.
Bags of cement, concrete, you guys. I'm just walking by and I'm like, bags of cement, concrete.
Man,
You know,
same
so
spot.
She's over there, and the gun's over here somewhere.
Right.
How's that happen?
Bags of cement,
How's that
concrete. Weird.
Right?
Ain't that fucking weird, man? Why is there four bags?
Well, no, it ain't weird because they build bat houses.
Right? I'm just sitting there, bags of cement. What? Because that's how it goes, you guys. I'm like, but my mind's just scanning everything, and all of a sudden, what? Hold on, what? What?
Concrete. Weird.
Right?
Ain't that fucking weird, man? Why is there four bags?
Well, no, it ain't weird because they build bat houses here. You know what I mean?
There ain't no bat house. Listen, they may build bat houses. They may build bat houses. I didn't see no bat houses. Watch when we inspect the bags.
Bat houses?
Wait a minute, that is kind of weird.
Dude, 4 bags of fucking
Wait a minute,
concrete.
those ain't been there long either. The paper's still on. Why would you have that here?
30
Right.
steps. 30 steps away
right
from where Mica
next
was
to
found.
the fucking spot. Dude.
Yeah. Why is that here? Good. No kidding.
I
Why
just
would you
glanced over and I'm like, well, what the
Why
fuck is
that
concrete?
cement here?
So we just walked through that area right there. Is it hard? Well, they look pretty damn new. They don't look like they got
They're not that old.
No?
No, I mean, look the paper on it. That would be
Yeah.
all disintegrated.
Right.
You know, that all it
faded.
All it takes is one rain thing that'll turn hard.
Look, that's barely even faded.
Barely even faded, people.
One rain would make these hard, so the paper's still good.
One rain would make that paper hard, which it is a little hard. It is a tiny bit faded. I zoom into it. But you guys, come on. 30 steps away from where Mica was found?
And the gun's over here somewhere?
Right.
How's that happen?
Bags of cement,
How's that
concrete. Weird.
Right?
Ain't that fucking weird, man? Why is there 4 bags?
Well, no, it ain't weird because they build bat houses here. You know what I mean?
Bat houses?
Wait a minute, that is kind of weird.
Dude, 4 bags of fucking
Wait a minute,
concrete.
those ain't been there long either. The paper's still on. Why would you have that here?
Right. Right next to the fucking spot. Dude.
Yeah. Why is that here? Good. No kidding.
I
Why
just
would you
glanced
have-
over and I'm like, well, what the
Why
fuck is
that
concrete?
cement here?
So we just walked through that area right there. Is it hard? Well, they look pretty damn new. They don't look like they got
They're not that old.
No?
No, I mean look the paper on it. That would be
Yeah.
all disintegrated.
Right.
You know that
It
all it
faded.
All it takes is one rain thing that'll turn
Yeah.
hard.
Look, that's barely even faded.
One rain would make these hard, so the paper's still good. Why do you need bags of concrete?
Right off the, I mean, right there too. 30 feet. 30 feet, and you're getting to where she was at.
Yeah. Why would you to weight a body down? Maybe they didn't want.
4 leg, 4 bags, 4 limbs. 4 bags, 4 limbs. Crazy though, right? 4 bags. What the hell?
To be found? I don't know. That's interesting.
4 bags too. Huh. There's 4 limbs.
That is interesting. I mean, they do build bat houses in here. That's from something. But why would you?
I don't know, man.
But this is in nowhere land. Why would you put 4 bags of concrete there?
Right.
They ain't been here that long. Wow. Now something. That is something to report on. Why is there bags of concrete?
I'm telling you, man, I'm always finding shit when I'm going places.
I missed that.
I always do.
both
I don't
finding
know why.
That. You are good at it.
4
I
fucking
actually
bags
missed that.
of cement and damn near new.
Yeah, the paper's still good on you. It's legible, so it ain't been there that long.
Crystal clear images too
Yeah, that ain't been there that long.
to freeze.
Why would you throw 4? Why would you carry 4 bags of
Right.
concrete down here? Or however they got it in here.
Right, because there's nothing being developed in there.
No.
Nothing at all. You don't see any kind of stakes out.
Wow.
You don't see any.
That was a good find. That's interesting. I mean, I guess the question would ask the park people if they do that to find out why there would be concrete in here.
Yeah, you guys look it up. See if they build bat houses in this park, you guys. Why? Let me know. Why would there be cement? Why would there be 4 bags of cement 30 steps away from where Mica was found? I showed you guys the path leading up to it. I showed you the 360 view surrounding it. I showed you the view leaving it. What do you see that uses cement? What uses cement? I had to show you guys tonight before we got into this Sebastian stuff. I was like, I can't wait until the morning. I got to start off my show, dedicate an hour to showing you guys this stuff because I want to know what you think. Why do you think? You can sit there, you can go back to the beginning of the episode, the beginning of us going through the video. You can examine it yourself. Why in the hell do you think there was 4 bags of cement? Why do you think there was 4 bags of cement just 30 steps away from where Mica was found? What's up? What's up? Always running into shit, you guys. Fucking nuts. I don't know. It's weird. All right. So, hey, what's up? They must be watching. All right. Now we're going to get into this part of the show where we're going to be. Did you have someone get the barcodes? No, I didn't even think about it, Busby. No. It's not even, listen, it's probably from a local store. the codes off the cement bags are going to be from a local store. Now, could they be from South Carolina? Maybe. I mean, I think we're going back out there tomorrow, so I'll see. If not, I'll ask Tom because I know Tom will be going back out there again. If we don't go back out there tomorrow, I'll ask Tom to take a picture of the barcodes. Okay, let me write that down because I'll ask him if he can take a photo of the barcodes and see if he wants to send them in. I'm gonna try and have him on the show tomorrow. Try and get Tom on the show tomorrow with us. Okay, let's get into this now. Okay. So I was driving here this morning. I got up I started driving at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Started driving. And as I'm driving, I streamed for a short period of time, just a couple hours. But after that, I saw that Seth had a new interview. And I was like, oh, wow. I thought that he had to get paid in order to talk to anybody, right? Isn't that what he was saying? He said oh, shit. He said he had to get paid to talk. So I was really surprised. I was like, damn, he's got a new interview out. Oh, cool. It's talking about the, because remember, we all heard it was 50 people, right? We all heard 50 people. So then when you hear, oh, geez, it's not even like that. So then you're like, well, how many? Just 6? So then not only I was confused when I first got it, right? But also when I heard one of 6, I was like, wait a minute. Now, I know because I came out with a video addressing it a couple days ago. Okay. So I know what's real, what I did do, what I didn't do, what I've done, what I haven't done. I know because I live my fucking life every moment I'm awake or sleeping. Is me. I know me better than me. I know what I did do. I know what I didn't do. I know what I did say. I know what I didn't say. So when I'm watching this, I'm going, wait a minute. And I'm sitting there listening to it, him talk and talk and talk, and I'm going, when did I do any of this? Shit, I ain't even shit. Whoever was bragging about making $20,000, enjoy the hot dog steak because I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I spent a lot of my own money for a lot of shit. I don't just, people want to act like you make all this money, and that's not the case. Maybe other channels do. Maybe other channels do. But this right here, My lifestyle doesn't fluctuate with my bank account. My bank account, the way that I spend money is the same way, whether it's a little up or it's a little down. I spend it the same way because it's about the long run. It's not about the short haul. Seth claims somebody bragged to him about making $20,000 off of the case. I wouldn't be, honestly, you guys, the first person I thought was Hot Dog Steak himself. Because that, hell, I remember the first week, dude told me he got $1,900 in just a couple days because people were cash apping him and nobody else knew if he was getting cash apps or not. So everybody's just tossing it in there like crazy. And he was bragging to me about it. I'm like, bro, when you're gonna brag is in the very big, that's why I was like, yo, I'm not about that shit, that's not what it's about. That's why I contribution call out everybody, because I want everybody to understand, like, not only to call you out, but really, so you had all these people throwing all this shit at the Hot Dog Steak because everybody thought he didn't have no gas. Really? You got a fucking big ass trailer in your yard. You got a jacuzzi hot tub in the back of your house. You got all this shit, bro, and you ain't got no gas money. So that, to me, that was the first person I thought he'd be stupid enough to fucking brag to the father of the missing child. Because why in the hell would you brag to me? You know what I mean? Why would you even brag to me about making $1,900 in a couple days? Because people didn't know that you were getting cash apps or not, because you didn't call them out. You just said thank you, if you even mentioned it. So then you got Susie and Billy thinking, damn, dude needs gas money, but they didn't know that he just got donated $250 10 minutes before that. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I backed away. That's why I was like, that shit stinks, y'all. That just stinks, y'all. Now, I'm not one to sit there and go, hey, guess what, guys? No. Me and the angels were having the conversations. I was like, yo, I feel bad for these people that are sitting there tossing their money left and right at this Hot Dog Steak because they don't realize what and it's one of these things where it's like, hey, we're not here to tell anybody how to live their life. If they want to donate to a Hot Dog Steak, I mean, hey, donate to a Hot Dog Steak. No, Tiffany, I'm not. No, this is what I'm breaking down. I understand. Whatever. Listen, I'm not out there. I'm too busy doing my own shit. All right. I'm too busy doing my own shit. I'm not out there on YouTube to sit there and watch what everybody fucking says about this side of the family or that side of the family. I'm not. I got way more other fucking things to do. I got my own shit to run. I got my own projects. I got my own stuff I need to do, the driving, the prep, all this stuff for what I do. If I take away any of that to pay attention to that shit, that takes away from you and the quality that's meant for you. I don't need to do that. Now, do I know? Am I going to say, I'll put it this way. I don't know why I'm on this small ass camera this whole time. I'm going to put it this way. I'm not saying that nobody did these things to Seth. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if your reason to send a C and D to one of 6 people, and I was one of them, what the fuck did I do on that list, bro? What the fuck did I do on that list? And when you're on a show and these people know more than anybody else that CJ didn't do this shit, and you got this guy, why didn't you? Okay, we know this person did something. We know this person did something. We know this person did something. So why don't you ask about the people that didn't do something, like JLR, like CJ? Because JLR, when is JLR just like me? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. When has JLR, just like me, ever bashed, slandered, spoke misinformation, drama? When have we ever done that? Just like JLR. You know when I got upset at Pascal? I got upset at Pascal because he wanted to read the threat in the thumbnail. This is not a threat to YouTuber. And this was my conversation with Pascal. It's like, it's deeper than that, buddy. It's deeper than that. There's only one person out there searching when that post was made from Proudfoot. Only one person out there searching. Me. So think below the surface. So when you read this post and you go, oh, somebody out there searching is some guy named CJ. Even if you don't mention CJ, there's somebody out there searching that's trespassing. Well, who's out there searching? CJ. CJ's fucking trespassing now? That was my issue. Hey, I don't mind if you talk about it. Do me a favor. Reach out to me first so I can defend whatever the fuck it is. Because I even told Pascal, if you go to my episode of the comment that he left it on, show me where I was trespassing. In fact, you might as well count out all the times I said I couldn't go somewhere because I needed permission. Let's see which one weighs heavier. Same thing here. You got to think below the surface. You got Seth saying 6 people got this letter. These are the reasons why these 6 people got this letter. So because when it's not questioned, because if it's, let's be real, you got to question things too. And look, if my reasons were all of these and each one of these 6 people did it, is it that hard of a question to ask or answer if that is true? If it's true, is that a hard question to ask or answer? Because if it's true, then what's the problem? There shouldn't be any reason to think that somebody's going to get upset about asking the question. Number 2, it shouldn't be that hard a question to answer if it's the fucking truth. If you really did send these one of 6, including me, for this, and this, well, it should be easy to say, well, CJ did this, and this. None of it took place. So when I'm talking about the Pascal shit, and I'm saying you got to think below the surface, now, look at all those people. I go look up every single creator's video that covered this conversation, and then count up the views and add it all together. And that's just overnight. Not the next 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, a month later, 2 months later. Think about all the numbers that are going to be on these videos out of all these different creators covering this one interview. You got to think below the surface. So now all of these, however many people, are going to think CJ and JLR were doing this, and this when we ain't done shit. Think below the surface, y'all. If it was your reputation, wouldn't you want somebody to do it for you? It's a simple question. Wouldn't you want somebody to do it for you? Because those times will come here and there with everybody in your life. This is why you always give 150 to every single person. Because there's going to be different situations that come in your life where not only you're put in that position, but you're also put in the other position. That's why you always need to think about, I need to do things with that in mind, because if I do that with that in mind, I'm practicing 150, and 150 is easy as hell to practice. Now, Jay for Justice did a great video. I love her so much. I want to play that for you guys real quick before we get into it, because this video actually came out before this new interview. Okay. That video came out before the new one. I do want to play it. I want to say shout out to her. She used a couple of our clips or whatever. She's a beautiful. I love her so much. She knows that. She knows I've loved her. Whoa, for a long time. So we're gonna check out some of that. Then we're gonna break it down, you guys. I want you guys to get out a notebook and a piece of paper and a pen, because I want you guys to write down what exactly I did when you hear these different things come out, for the reasons why 1 of 6. It's different if you're 1 of 50. 1 of 6? 1 of 6? Get the fuck out of here. The fuck. If it was my worst enemy, I'd say, let's squash our shit. Thanks for coming to help me look for my child. Contribution call out. I love nacho cheese Doritos too. Oh. Damn, that sounds good. I got change. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much for the contribution to the community. Gifted memberships are like 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only you support the community, but you also support another member or a new member that didn't have a chance to get one. So I want to say shout out to Criminal Med. Shout out Sherry, Diana, 865 Fishing Queen, and Kalina for the gifted membership. Thank you so much. I got change. And damn, you made me hungry now. I love Doritos. You know what I really like is those Dorito Locos tacos. Those are so good. All right, so we're going to watch that video from Jay for Justice. If I have a child that was missing, I would scream. We're going to break it down, you guys. Let me know. Let me know what the hell I did. Seriously, get your piece of paper. Get your pen. Let's take some notes. Because when I'm hearing these reasons, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? Is that hot dog tainted water? Oh, Wayne Randalls. What's up? Super sticker contribution call out. Let me scroll down real quick. You know I gotta call out the cartoons in chat. It's the hippo with the hype. I love that shit. Ooh, Ooh. Thank you, Wayne Randalls, for the $7.99 super sticker. I haven't seen that one before. I haven't seen that hype one before. I like that. It's pretty cool. I like how the colors fade in it. All right. We're going to check out that J for Justice video. She's been putting some shit out tonight, too. But we're going to get into that in another show because, well, we might get into it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. It's 11:45. But I have a feeling like I want to go late tonight. What do you guys think? You guys want to go late with me tonight? Just say fuck it and do like 4 more hours. I'm fucking loopy. I'm ready. I got half a coffee. I'm gonna have to get more, but it's damn good. All right, let's check out this video. This is about the C&Ds. Where did it go? You know what? I did a community post on it. I'll just go to the damn community post. Did she take it down? No, she didn't. Here we go. Check this out, you guys. Let's see here. And please hit the like if you haven't yet. It is the free way to help. And if you missed the beginning of the show and you've been checking out the Micah Miller case, trust me, you're going to want to watch the first hour and 7 minutes after this is over. No lie. It's going to be crazy. All right, so let me get this link for you. If you're not subscribed, I know you are, because look at that beautiful 106,000. Amazing. She's doing amazing.
Seth says if you want to help, you can do so by handing out flyers and keeping Sebastian's name visible.
That a bunch of YouTubers and others involved in helping look for Sebastian received a letter from an attorney.
You can't just run around sending cease and desist letters for things you don't like. And shit, I would hand them out at this place all the time. Like
cease and desist.
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 Sending out cease and desist, huh?
Cease and desist letter.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Notice to cease and desist.
Cease and desist orders.
Cease and desist.
50 cease and desist letters.
Cease and desist.
A lawyer for missing Sebastian Rogers' father has sent cease and desist letters demanding people stop searching and talking about his son. Ugh. What the hell is wrong with this world? Right, Wayne? A cease and desist from looking? What? That's what I'm saying. We're going to go into it, Wayne. Let me know what CJ did, because like I'm always going to say, check the fucking tape. Let me know.
What can people do to help with Sebastian?
Cease and desist.
Let's dive into that. What can we do as a community to continue to support and push to fight to find Sebastian? Because I feel like the drama's gotten too crazy and we need to get refocused.
What's up, Jinx?
This
What's up,
drama is not helping by my son.
This while you're here. Did you hear that video that I played?
Hold on. No, I haven't, but hold on. Let me finish what I was saying.
Go ahead. Keep going. You're good.
Need people to join the Facebook page. There'll be it's not a link, but there should be a post up there so I can find out where people are so I can send them
cease and desist letter,
flyers. And I need people's addresses. You can either give them to me or not. Doesn't matter. I'll send
notice to cease and desist
stacks of flyers to people.
Yeah.
Just so they can hand them out. I mean, I know that there's places that'll give it free, but I can get all the flyers people want and I'll mail them to y'all. If I come across somebody and I think they're a decent person,
I don't even know where to begin. I can tell you that a bunch of YouTubers and others involved in helping look for Sebastian received a letter from an attorney. It was a cease and desist order.
or they can help me further my goal, which is to find my son. Why am I getting penalized?
What the fuck you think I was doing, bro? Just saying.
From people because I'm trying to find my son. Can't people put their petty differences aside?
50 seasons.
What do you think I was doing? And you want to talk about petty differences? What the hell did I do? What the hell did I do to be one of 6 motherfuckers? Who did more than me? The fuck?
Desist letters were sent out.
I didn't realize that there's a 15-year-old kid out. It's lost, missing.
Yeah.
Cry a river, build a bridge, get the F over it. Found it strange that a creator got a cease and desist, and then a couple days later, a bunch of creators did too. Did she send a copy to all of them? I wouldn't know. I'm Bullhorn Betty. I'm not.
One of 6 motherfuckers. This is what I don't understand, you guys. 1 of 6. It's different if I'm 1 of 50. It's different if I'm 1 of 50. I'm 1 of fucking 6. What the hell? 1 of 6. Six fucking people got it, and I was one of them. Why?
Oh no! I don't know what goes on and it goes on the ins and outs of there. Like I found out just like everybody else when you started seeing the thumbnails show up on YouTube. It's like, well, you know, I understand. People are getting up to their freaking eyeballs with the bullying on these platforms. You don't control somebody. You don't control their behavior. You don't control what they wear, what they say, how they spend their money, how they talk. If you don't like it, fuck off. So shame on you, J is for justice. You know, maybe get something out of your mouth that's been in there way too long. That's what I would say to you. Just to say, buzz off. Buzz off. It's your problem. It's not the effing world's. Cry a river, build a bridge, get the F over it. So shame on you, J is for justice. You know, maybe get something out of your mouth that's been in there way too long.
Oh, what does that mean? Oh, she just took a shot at JLR. That's what that is. If anybody is misunderstanding, anybody know what that little low blow was? Get JLR's blank out of your blank. What are you jealous of Jay's relationship with JLR because he broke your heart and chose Magnolia? What a low blow. Is that why you're suddenly calling out Jay? Is that why you're suddenly white knighting with Tony and Seth Rogers to seek revenge and go against JLR? We called it. We knew it. It's exactly why she's doing it.
You know? This nonsense that people can just treat people like shit and have no accountability for their actions is horseshit. They have dogged that man and ran his name slack through the mud over hurt feelings. Every last one of them cocksuckers should be sued out their ass for inflicting intentionally additional distresses on that man.
Telling you that him being fired from his job.
Hey, Susan, we could go to court and I've already proved it 4 times. I've already proved it 4 times. What I said is the truth and what she's saying is a fucking lie. If we got to go to court, I can go to court and prove it to them too. I'll just use my own fucking show. I don't even have to say shit. I'll just play my own damn show. I'll just play it. I'll just sit there with my arms crossed, playing the show, and then let everybody else hear what was said and what was going down. Case dismissed, motherfucker. Come on.
Being able to take money away from these despicable people is perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. I'm not losing any sleep over it. This was what I wanted to accomplish. It's accomplished. They are now officially no job, no money, no drugs.
At this site, did they get officially fired, or was it just this site?
They probably know that we will find and peacefully protest wherever Don goes. At minimum, we want him to tell law enforcement where his baby is. Where did they put her? We want to give her a proper burial. She deserves that much. She deserves that much.
Let's not get into the defamation or any other stuff or any other of the other legal claims. And if they are going to sue, go for the snake. Go for the head. And we all know who it is. That would be my suggestion. Just saying. If you're going to get one, go big or go home, baby. So if Seth or Tony are watching, if you do choose to hit one of them, make sure you go big or go home. Because we know who started all this shit for you. Go grab the ringleader.
You can't just run around sending cease and desist letters for things you don't like. And shit, I would hand them out at this place all the time. Like, that'd be half my job. Like, hey, cease and desist doing this. Cease and desist doing this. What is the ramifications of not ceasing and desisting? What are you gonna do? Send me another letter? Unless you're actually gonna do something about it, it doesn't matter. Don't threaten someone unless you're actually gonna follow through.
Seth tells
100%, and that's how the fuck I am. Don't threaten me unless you're gonna fucking follow through with it. I've never said any of that, Tinks. I never said any of that, Tinks. That's why we're going to go into that episode tonight. Because I'm going to show everybody every freaking reason that he came up with, I have not done. And I'm surprised he wasn't called out for it. I'm surprised he wasn't called out for it. I never stated that. That's why we're breaking it down. I'm upset. I'm upset. Because it should have been called out. Again, I'm going to go back to how many creators covered this interview, add all of their views up, and just today, in one day, that's how many eyeballs have seen and think that CJ did one of these fucking things, if not more. It's deeper. Because if anybody else was in that position that I was in, they would expect the same. And that's where I'm coming from. You would expect the same. Oh, it's all good, Tinks. No, don't worry about it. The community knows. It's like I've always said. The searches and all the time, like, we've spent so much time together during the last, 6 months. We've spent so much time together during the last 6 months as we've been going out on the road again, after the weather got better. You guys know, anybody that spent time with us, you guys know what we're about, what we've said, what we haven't, what we've done, what we haven't. And that's why we're breaking it down. Tinks, you're new to the show. I understand you're not going to know everything that's happened in the past. But that's where the community comes in. Because they can't answer any of those questions. And I think that's why it's important. So, like, Tinks, you don't know one way or the other, right? So, Tinks, if you went and saw this video before you even knew me, before you even watched my show, or just like right now, you're starting to watch the show, you're new to the show, and you don't know. So you might come across this interview, Tinks, and you might go, damn. Well, CJ was one of 6 of these people, so CJ must have fucking did one of these things. Or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. And that's where I'm coming from, Tinks. Because it should have easily been, what has CJ done out of that list? What has CJ done out of that list? And then when you hear the answer, right? When you hear an answer of, well, CJ did this and this, check the tape. Check the tape. It's there. Check it. The tape don't lie. It's all good, Heidi. I don't understand. It's like I tell people, know your worth. Don't go spending time where your time ain't valued. Spend your time with people that value your time, because we ain't got that much time on this planet. Shout out to the Myrtle Beach community. You guys are fucking beautiful. I can't, the amount of support, even through, I mean, today, the support was even crazier today. Neighbors coming up from across the church talking to me about different stories, different people that have worked in different occupations coming to support the protest. Nothing but love. It was beautiful. All right, so we're going to get to this. So here is the episode. All right, and this is when Seth comes on and talks about the list. Please hit the like if you haven't yet. It is the free way to help. The 2 other channels I learned about you on were on your side. Also, otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I was just wondering if you said anything. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. So here's Seth.
Let me let him turn his camera off. It is him.
Get your notebook.
Hold
Get
on.
your notebook.
Real quick.
Hey. Okay, can you hear me?
I can.
All right, listen, I promise you here, no one's going to disrespect
I'm just going to
you.
make this quick because
Okay.
it's 11 o'clock at night. I've been busy all day. And I got an early morning. I've got searchers coming in again next week. Got places to go. Got to get what little sleep I can.
I understand.
I sent out cease and desist. These people are nasty.
Oh, they are.
And no parent of a missing child should ever have to sit there and listen to the people slander him and I've listened to people.
Okay, so that's the first one, you guys. That's the first one. When have I ever talked about Sebastian in that way? When? It's already starting. Remember, I was one of 6, and these are the reasons why I got one.
All right, listen, I promise you here, no one's going to disrespect
I'm just going to
you.
make this quick because it's 11 o'clock at night. I've been busy all day. And I got an early morning. I've got searchers coming in again next week. Got places to go. Got to get what little sleep I can.
I understand.
I sent out cease and desist. These people are nasty.
Oh, they are.
And no parent of a missing child should ever have to sit there and listen to the people slander him and I've listened to people call my son a sexual offender. I've listened to people call me one.
Yep.
Did we say either of those things, people? We're breaking into it, you guys. Did I ever say that Seth or Sebastian was an SO? Come on, you guys, let me know in chat. Let these people know that come to this live replay, that watch the live chat replay while they're watching the replay of this episode. Let them know. Let them know. I never did that either. Okay, we'll keep going.
All right. I didn't have any relations with Sebastian's mother until she was way after the age of 18.
All right. Did we say any of that, ladies and gentlemen? Did we say that Seth had relations with Katie before Katie was the age of 18? Another big fat no.
People need to get off their high horse.
Agreed.
Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have to do.
Who's on their high horse? Who's on their high horse?
And I've listened to people call my son a sexual offender. I've listened to people call me one.
Yep.
All right. I didn't have any relations with Sebastian's mother until she was way after the age of 18.
Thank
People
you.
need to get off their high horse.
Agreed.
Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have to do anything and God will knock you down. But I sent cease and desist to make sure that there is proof in the legal system that I am not connected to these people.
Who said that I said we were connected? Did I ever say that we were connected? Did I ever call you my buddy? Did I ever call you my bro? Did I ever say, can I come over and eat some pot fucking stew? Did I say let's have some s'mores in a bonfire on Thursday evening? Did I say that? No, I never said that. I never said we were connected one bit. What I did say was, if there's anywhere you want me to search, let me know. I said, if there's anywhere you want me to search, let me know. That's what I did say. All right, we're moving on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way, I'm not sitting there and they can sit there and say whatever they want. Defamation is pretty easy.
Remember, you guys, now it's defamation. Remember, you guys, I'm one of 6. One of 6. Why this was not called out, I don't understand.
Easy when someone's sitting there for 6 hours on a live panel, letting people talk massive amounts of crap about me and accuse me of everything from...
Wow, it sounds just like he's treating me, you guys. It sounds just the way like he's treating me.
And I've listened to people call my son a sexual offender. I've listened to people call me one.
Yep.
All right. I didn't have any relations with Sebastian's mother until she was way after the age of 18.
Thank
People
you.
need to get off their high horse.
Agreed.
Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have to do anything and God will knock you down. But I sent cease and desist to make sure that there is proof in the legal system that I am not connected to these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way, I'm not sitting there and they can sit there and say whatever they want. Defamation is pretty easy when someone's sitting there for 6 hours on a live panel.
Yeah. So when I'm doing my 4, 5, 6 hour shows, again, check the tape. Check the tape. Defamation's pretty easy when you have 6 hour shows. What have I ever said out of any of my shows where I have defamed you? I'm one of 6, Tinks. I'm one of 6. Think about it. I'm one of 6. He's referring to my ass. He's referring to my ass. I'm one of 6. I'm not one of 50. I'm one of 6. This should have been called out.
Letting people talk massive amounts of crap about me.
This should have been
accuse
called
me
out.
of everything from putting a nail into Jesus Christ on a cross or pushing the red button for Biden. You know?
Yeah.
You say whatever you want about me, but when you start talking trash about my son, or you...
And when did I ever talk trash about his son? Again, no, I called him a hero. When I had my apology video a couple months ago, I damn near cried when I was making the fucking video when I got to the superhero part because it hurt so bad. This is ridiculous, you guys.
Using pictures of my son and stupid little things for click me bait because you guys want to make money. And when I say you all, I mean everybody who's out there. When my YouTube channel comes out and I sit there and I make people pay for a membership to listen to me give updates, I know that I'm going to receive nothing but negative attention about it. Nothing but negative attention because Lord knows I'm the child's father. I need to make sure I have flyers. I need more yard signs. I need more materials and more resources. And there's not enough.
Absolutely.
There is not enough until my son comes home. People want to talk about me being at work. That's my personal life. Get over it. You're not going to find out if I'm at work or not. It's none of your business. I've had people infiltrate my home. I've had people sit there and literally lie and have conversations that you just wouldn't have with a person. Not if you actually had a soul. And to have people come in afterwards and call me on a live chat and I didn't even know I was live and start asking me questions about stuff that I had no idea what was going on. That's pretty dirty. All right. And then sit there. I get phone calls from Sumner County and from TBI about everything that's going on. Well, they need to stay in their lane. Don't ask me what I have a civil attorney doing for me. All right. They need to be focused on investigating and finding my son. But every time one of these creators open their mouth, and I say that term very loosely because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are not creators.
Yeah, the cease and desist. The 1 to 6. He obviously don't watch my show. What did I do today, you guys? I drove 30 hours in a 3-day period. I've been up since, hell, let me see. I just left at 4:35. I've actually been up since 7 o'clock yesterday morning, and I've only gotten an hour and a half of sleep in between. And I'm doing a show for you guys tonight. I was out there at the protest all morning. I was exploring Lumber River State Park with the ex-father-in-law, Mica Miller, in 93-degree frickin' weather. What the fuck do you... That's not... It's bullshit, y'all. This is why we're breaking it down.
All they are is, we'll take what this person did and we'll go over it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I just take what other people do and I go over it. No, I go out there and make my own shit.
And I'll tell you right now, I have no respect for them. I don't. But that's my personal opinion. And I don't care if somebody has respect for me or not.
Yeah, because what you eat.
I'm looking for my son. And I said, I will dance with the devil and show the devil a few moves in order to find my son. And that means I'll do whatever I need to do within the limits of the law, because me going to jail doesn't help my son.
Damn, I wonder what God thinks about that. I'll dance with the devil a couple times. Woohoo! I don't know if you think, I mean, is there anybody that practices religion in here? Would you ever in your private talk with God tell him that you would dance with the devil a couple times just to... Man, that's one of them things. You just better hope lightning don't strike down on your ass, you know?
Woo! From TBI about everything that's going on. Well, they need to stay in their lane. Don't ask me what I have a civil attorney doing for me. All right. They need to be focused on investigating and finding my son. But every time one of these creators open their mouth, and I say that term very loosely because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are not creators. All they are is, we'll take what this person did and we'll go over it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
And
right.
I'll tell you right now.
What do most of these people do on YouTube? Think about it. These other shows, these other shows on YouTube, what do? Do we do it? Yeah, we cover court hearings. Like I did, I showed you guys a little clip of Jay for Justice. We're going over this interview. Is that what we do 100% of the time? Is that what our content is focused on? Is other people's content? No. JLR was playing 5 fucking video clips of our shit tonight. Showing the protest. Go watch the show. You see him play 5 clips of mine, one after another. One of them, you see this banner up here on his phone. I want to say thank you to him. I appreciate it so much. I mean, shout out to JLR. We're out there. We're not, we're not a show that just sits and talks about other people's shit. Thank you, JLR. Seriously, you guys, 5 in a row. It was like bam, 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 bam. I'm like, damn, bro, thank you. And then the last one showed our little banner here. It was like, thank you. And I feel bad for him because he hasn't done none of this shit either. And he got one from Grandma. You know, we're out there busting our ass every single day. We don't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't ask for nothing. We're out there busting our ass every single day. Does it hurt when we see all these other shows that are just chilling, talking about like what Seth is saying, talking about other people's shit all the time, and the shit just rolls in? Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. But that's not who we are. That's not who we are. We're not going to sit there and say, hey guys, I can't do this unless I get some gas money. No, we're going to make the $2 work, because we're not going to sit there and ask, because that's not what it's not about. Yeah, I'm the one, Tinks. I'm the one. And this is what took place, Tinks. And you can go watch it yourself. Grandma found me from my live stream, Tinks. Grandma found me from my live stream. She came up to me. I was 30 feet into the woods next to the riverbank, Tinks. And Grandma calls out my name. CJ! CJ! I don't know who the hell it is. I don't even look up what the family members look like. I don't know what fucking Grandma looks like. I walk up because I'm used to people walking up to me wanting a hug or an autograph or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, it's worth pausing my search. I'll go say hi, give a hug like I do, you know, and then continue on. As soon as I walk up and they're like, yeah, we're Sebastian's grandparents. I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to give you a hug. I feel so bad. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just want to give you a hug. So then we're talking about the search. And then all of a sudden she goes, yeah, well, Seth has a video of Chris ripping down posters saying that he's not going to be found. And what did I do? Tinks, go watch. What did I do? I went directly to the search. Right after that was told to me, because I'm like, I'm not here to ask that. I didn't even ask that. Why are you telling me? Because I didn't ask you for it. And this is the funny thing, Tinks, is you can watch the video. The tape don't lie. When you're watching me and Grandma and Grandpa talk, I have my phone on my hand. I don't know why people are confused thinking I have my phone on my fucking chest. I had my phone in my hand. And as they're telling me different spots of interest that they want me to check out or that they've checked out, I'm showing the stream. I'm turning the camera in the direction of what we're talking about so the people on the show know what we're talking about. And when the left ear, anybody that watches my shows knows that my microphone on my headset hangs out my left ear. Guess which direction my left ear was facing? Towards their face. So when you have a microphone sticking out of the side of my ear that's next to my mouth with a big fuzzy lollipop like you guys make fun of, and I'm sitting there showing everybody, because as I'm showing everybody, on my side of the screen, it shows StreamYard chat, it shows the screen of what we're showing, and then it shows the little options at the bottom. So not only was there a microphone that was right in front of these people's face, they were actually seeing the comments on StreamYard as I was showing the direction of what we're talking about. So then, when all of a sudden other creators go, oh shit, Grandma said this to CJ, we need to cover it tonight. All of a sudden, it blew up on YouTube. I'm so busy doing my drives and going on my searches that I didn't even know it was a fucking topic until a couple days later. And then all of a sudden, a couple days later, because Grandma Ma gets called out, all of a sudden, it's CJ's fault. CJ secretly recorded me. Shout out JLR. JLR did a perfect video explaining the tactics that this person performs on other content creators. I'm not the only one. So that's why it's hard for me to understand that people that are around our community and have been around our community are confused as to what the hell took place. Because it's been replayed 4 times. It's been spoken 4 times because people keep saying the shit that keeps getting said because they're not. It's a bullshit hurricane, Pinks. And all I did was just do what I'm doing when I'm out there doing my searches. So to sit there, if anybody wants to sit there and think, well, Grandma, no, you guys. I put out a video. Go to my video section. Look it up. It talks about it. I show you the footage. I explain. I give you a play-by-play. And I got the footage to back it up. I don't understand why people keep promoting the wrong shit. It's a topic, trust me.
I have no respect for them. I don't, but that's my personal opinion. And I don't care if somebody has respect for me or not. I'm looking for my son. And I said, I will dance with the devil and show the devil a few moves in order to find my son. And that means I'll do whatever I need to do within the limits of the law, because me going to jail doesn't help my son.
Be careful.
Right.
But I will never stop looking for him.
1 of 6.
And anybody that wants to be an obstacle in my way, I feel sorry for them. Because karma's a bitch. And God will knock them down.
Oh, it is a
You're
bitch,
right about
bro.
that.
Karma
I
is
want
a
to
All
clear
right.
something up with you while
Karma
you're
is a
here.
bitch.
And
This
just
is
so
to
you
help
know,
you.
I sent 6 people cease and desist. 6.
6.
Not 50.
Okay.
Yeah, 6. Not.
So why did CJ get one? Why did CJ get one? I sent 6. I sent 6. I sent 6. Why did CJ get one still? We're breaking it down, you guys. We already broke down the first few minutes. If you're late to the show, you'll definitely want to check out the whole thing as we break it down, because this is going to explain a lot.
I have no respect for them. I don't. But that's my personal opinion. And I don't care if somebody has respect for me or not. I'm looking for my son. And I said, I will dance with the devil and show the devil a few moves.
I don't care what other people think. I don't care what other people say. What the fuck is the point of a cease and desist against me then, buddy? What the fuck is the point then?
From TVI about everything that's going on. Well, they need to stay in their lane. Don't ask me what I have a civil attorney doing for me. All right. They need to be focused on investigating and finding my son. But every time one of these creators open their mouth, and I say that term very loosely because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are not creators. All they are is, we'll take what this person did and we'll go over it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
And
right.
I'll tell you right now, I have no respect for them. I don't. But that's my personal opinion. And I don't care if somebody has respect for me or not. I'm looking for my son. And I said, I will dance with the devil and show the devil a few moves in order to find my son. And that means I'll do whatever I need to do within the limits of the law, because me going to jail doesn't help my son.
Right.
But I will never stop looking for him. And anybody that wants to be an obstacle in my way, I feel sorry for them. Because karma's a bitch. And God will knock them down.
You're right about that. I want to clear something up with you while you're here.
And
this
just
is
so
to
you
help
know,
you.
I sent 6 people cease and desist. 6.
6.
Not 50.
Okay.
Yeah, 6. Not 50 like T-Rev is talking about. And I'll tell you what, anybody that's out here on a YouTube, whether they're a creator or whatever they want to classify themselves at, if they're literally out there spreading Sebastian's case in a positive light, not a negative light. There's enough negativity in this world.
So when did I do that, you guys? When did I cover Sebastian's case in a negative light? I still have yet to find one thing that I've done or that can be proved. Or that can be proved. I don't understand why he wasn't called out.
People say I start drama. Don't ask me questions that start drama. I'll give you an honest answer.
Why was he not called out?
You may not like the fact that I give an honest answer, and other people may not like the fact that I am brutally honest. But it'll even say in one of those declarations that Katie wrote in my divorce that I tell people the truth. And I literally will sit there and state whether it has anything to do with it. And that always used to piss her off. She hated it when I talked about anything that was going on in the house. She was like, that's a random stranger. I've been like, well, I can't talk to you about it. I'm going to talk to a random person that doesn't know anything and bounce the ideas off of them. Because they might have the answer. God may say, this is how you should answer this gentleman. And give me the answer, because God works in mysterious ways. That crazy person is asking for.
So God told you to answer me as a gentleman with a cease and desist. Okay. Nope, we didn't do that either. We didn't do that.
Change out there on the street corner. That person could have an answer. The first places that I hit were homeless encampments. I've been homeless before. Thank you to my ex-wife for making me homeless.
I've been homeless before too. Thank you to life being fucked up when I was younger. I didn't have an ex-wife to make me homeless. I was homeless at the age of fucking 16. And I still had to go to high school. And I still had to get good grades. And I still had to work. And I still had to do all the shit that I had to do like I was a fucking adult. At 16 years old, living in my fucking car. Try that on. It's probably a little easier to be homeless when you're fucking getting divorced than when you're 16 years old, trying to go to school, trying to get good grades, trying to go to work, living out of your fucking car. Give me a fucking Twix. Give me a break, bro.
Why didn't I get full custody? I was homeless, living in a vehicle. I praised God every day I got joint custody. Do you think I wanted full custody? Without a doubt. I should have my son living with me right now. But yet I'm still a suspect of my son's disappearance.
Mama, he ain't gonna. He ain't gonna. Because he would have already. Because I would ask him, what have I done? What? Because you can't prove it. Because none of it took place. You can't prove it. So it's not about me asking him, look, he was on the fucking panel. I know for a fact CJ didn't do any of these things. Why did you send CJ one? I know for a fact CJ didn't do any of these things, right? Again, think of all the different creators that are covering this interview. Think of all the different videos of it being covered and how many views they've gotten, and tally all the views up. And you know what? Give me the tally for 1 day. Give me the tally for 2 days. Give me the tally for 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just give me 7 days of tallies. And think about all of those people that might not, just like Tinks, new person to the show, all of those thousands of people that think that CJ did any of these things. Like I said, if any of you were in this same position, you know what you would ask of me, right? You know what you would ask of me. Think of all the eyeballs that are going to see this that don't know our community, don't know me, and are going to think that I did some of this shit, you guys. It's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting because I bust my fucking ass off. I work my ass off to go out there and do everything that I'm doing. I work my ass off. This ain't right. This ain't right.
Don't know what kind of effect that has on a person's psyche. To know that I'm getting phone calls from law enforcement about me sending out cease and desist from my attorney, who is doing her job because she wants to make sure that people in the legal system know that these people do not represent me, and therefore they have been sent a cease and desist.
I never
So law
said I
enforcement
represented
did not
you.
want you to send out those letters?
I never said I
No, law enforcement has called me about it because everybody's up in arms that I sent out a cease and desist. Some of these people live right there in Sumner County. 3 of them do. T-Rev lives there. Klumati lives there. and so does T-Rev's girlfriend. I'm not even going to speak her name. She ain't worth it.
Whoa.
All three of them live there. And you know what? T-Rev has never showed up for a search. Oh, he bought hot dogs and buns. Appreciate it, buddy. I did.
Yeah, who was, hey, I have a question for you. I didn't bring hot dogs, but I was out there searching for your fucking son before it became a hot thing to do. Before it became the hot thing to do to run around in circles and see the same foliage 20 minutes later. I was out there searching my ass off before anybody was out there trying to collect on all the fucking views. Go back. Go back in time. The tape's there. Go back to my first searches after Riley Strain's case. You can go back. We were out there searching our ass off before it was the cool thing to do. This is disgusting.
Didn't appreciate everything else you did, like taking a picture of me while I was in my recliner in my house. Stepping into my sanctuary and violating my sanctuary. Because not only did you violate my sanctuary, but this is also my son's sanctuary.
What about my sanctuary? Because I barely even have one because I'm always in a fucking car or I'm always outside in the woods. So when I do come to my sanctuary for 2 fucking hours a night, I have to deal with this shit. What about my sanctuary? The 2 hours I have to be able to sit back and go, instead, I have a headache because I have to deal with this shit.
I didn't appreciate that. Klumati showed up for, one search, only one search. And she acted all nice and friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Introduced herself by her name, not by her, never once.
You notice how he never once says CJ? If you guys have seen this already, notice how once he never says CJ. Why am I 1 of 6? Why were you not called out?
Told me that she was a YouTuberist, none of that sort of stuff. But I treated her like a regular researcher. Hi, thank you. I appreciate your help. And then she turns around and plays, I want to be number 6 on, CP's list of marriage or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. People want to talk trash about me, but people want to look at me and tell me I'm trash.
Never said it.
I'm despicable because I have an opinion.
Never said it.
Never said it.
My son is missing.
Exactly.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody who's never been in my position has the right to tell me anything.
Never said
All
it.
right? Those that do have been in this position, I've spoken to. And I get different opinions from other people. And people want to, you need to get rid of this person on your team. No. I get rid of people that I watch their activities, I watch their actions, I listen to their words. And when actions and words don't meet up, something is wrong.
The Amber Alert, the fake Amber Alert didn't wake you up. The fake convo about Katie's mother having contact with Sebastian over text messages about how good his breakfast was. Yeah. We're real focused on what the hell other people are doing. It's that hot dog tainted water, you guys. It's the fucking steak that's made out of hot dogs. And unfortunately, the hot dog tainted water, it makes it smell like a steak. Well, to those that want to smell a steak, we'll just put it that way.
I've always been a person that explains to my son that Anybody can say anything, but your actions will speak louder to your words. What CP did to my son is horrific. My son cleans his room. Why? Because I use logic with him. Sebastian, you can't find this toy. You know why you can't find this toy? Because I had to come and clean up your room while you were gone. Now, if you clean up your room and you put things back, when you come back in here, you will know where everything is because you've put it in its special spot.
Exactly.
You didn't make him clean it up and go take his things to the trash, right? Make him throw his
Hell
own
no.
things away. Yeah,
You know,
that's
this might be seen kind of selfish, but I'm a parent. I'm on a limited income because I work for the county. All right. I make $50,000 a year. I work 12-hour shifts and I deal with murderers and inmates that I believe can change.
absolutely.
All right. And I treat them like they're human beings.
Yeah.
Work 22 hours and do the same thing. Except you don't get those fancy benefits that the county jobs give you. You don't get the special holidays that those county jobs give you. In fact, you barely even have personal time doing what I'm doing. You don't even have personal time. Ask anybody that I've met in real life and ask them if we've ever gone out for dinner, a drink, or anything. It just don't happen, y'all. Because I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's because I have work to do. And everybody understands. Everybody respects that. It's not about me not wanting to. It's about, yo, I don't have a shit ton of time on this planet, and I need to try and bust out everything that I can bust out before I'm gone. So the 2 hours that I could be sitting there having a drink is 2 hours that I can be working on something for a loved one that's been wronged out there. The drinks can come later on down the road. It's not about me. It's about them. Literally 22 hours a day. It's not lying. If there was a special person in my life that was next to me 24 hours a day, I guarantee you, they would be able to tell you, son of a bitch, this dude just, he works his ass off. Why did I get a C and D? I'm still waiting for it because I haven't done any of this. Check the tape.
Because
there's plenty of tape that you can use, right? Well, let's see it.
Expect them to change. Are my sights set too high?
Let's see
Probably.
it. Let's see it.
But that's not for me to judge. I'm there to make sure they're safe while they're in jail before they go to prison. All right. I have a badge. I'm supposed to uphold that badge. I don't hide behind that badge. I am the representation of what the badge is supposed to be. Honor, integrity, courage, commitment. Only I can do that. I've had inmates, oh, you hide behind the badge. No, I'm the same person when you see me at Walmart in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, grabbing a gallon of milk and orange juice to go home so that my son has milk and orange juice to drink. Pick him up whatever he wants to cook for dinner or whatever he wants me to cook for breakfast, so on and so forth. I work when my son is here with me. I work with him so that everything in this house is his. He knows what is his. He has to have room to grow. You cannot sit there and keep somebody trapped in a cube and expect them to grow. That does not work.
Absolutely. 100%.
People want to give me grief for how I raised my son. Well, I am sorry. I didn't think I should take him out on the street corner and pick a fight with somebody and show him what a real beating was. Yes. Did I tell my son I was going to bust his butt? Sure did. Did I use that exact verbiage? Probably not. Hello? I'm a first-time parent. It's a never-ending, everyday learn.
Whoa. Yeah, there's not a book for parenting, but did I ever say I'm gonna bust your ass to a child? I've been a parent, single parent that had full custody. I've been a parent, a step parent in another relationship. Did I ever once sit there and say that I'm gonna bust your ass? Did I ever sit there and say that I'm gonna whoop your ass? Did I ever sit there and say I'm gonna spank your ass? Did I ever sit there and say I was gonna do any of that shit? No. We sat down. We had a conversation about what took place because I wanted you. This is how I would get the children to listen. You talk to the child like they're 2 or 3 years older than what they are. Because then they're going to feel really important because they are. And they're going to be like, "Wow, he's treating me like I'm grown up." Because that's what they want to feel, right? That's why they're becoming independent. That's why they're becoming what's the word? Where they're just like not wanting to do anything that you want them to do. You talk to them, you approach them, you conversate with them. And what I did is I used my own life experiences during these conversations that I would have with my children. And I'm calling stepchildren my children too because I love them all the same. You sit there, you bring up past instances of your own life so they can go, "Oh, it's not just me." And then you talk to them like they're a couple years younger, so they're tuned in. They don't tune out, they tune in because you're treating them like they're older. Way more effective than saying, "I'm going to beat your ass."
So learn something new.
Yeah.
So I used a video game, which is better than watching an R-rated movie with a bunch of people being shot and having heads cut off, or things like that. No, I took a video game that we have played and I put the blood mode on so you can actually see it, because before there was none. I turned it off. He doesn't need to see all that. But yet I get criticized, and most of these people that criticize me don't even have kids.
Yeah, I honestly don't hold that.
I have never.
Well, guess what? I did get full custody of my daughter from her mother. And I represented myself in court because I couldn't afford a lawyer. So I had to do it all myself. And I still got full custody of my daughter at age 10 from her mother. That's what I did.
Never once said I was perfect, nor will I ever say I am perfect. Sebastian, my son, may think that I walk on water, and I never want to lose that. I never want to lose that, because that means I'm his hero.
That's right. You're right. And you don't deserve
Have
to
I failed my son? Oh, yes. I am my worst critique ever. None of these people I hear saying anything can make me feel worse than I already am, until they sit there and start talking about my son being a sexual offender or any of that. My son was with me all last on the Christmas break. Faith wasn't here. I saw that rumor going out there. Sebastian was with me before Faith even got here. So people need to shut that rumor up.
We
all
did.
right?
Trust me, we have fought.
Okay, so did any of us ever say or talk about that? If you're just joining, trust me, you'll want to go back to the beginning of the show, not only to see the special footage we got for you, and I don't know what the hell I came across out there where Micah Miller was found, but you'll want to check that out. Also, if you're joining late, you're definitely going to want to check out when we started, because I'm breaking the whole thing down. I'm stopping at every single thing because I want to ask you guys, did we do this? Did we ever do this? I don't remember doing this either.
Can make me feel worse than I already am.
When did we do
Until they
this?
sit there and start talking about my son being a sexual offender.
When did we do that?
My son was with me all last on the Christmas break. Faith wasn't here.
When did we talk about Faith? When did we talk about if he spent time with him before then or not? When did we say any of this stuff? I don't remember. Moving on.
I saw that rumor going out there. Sebastian was with me before Faith even got here.
Why was
so
he
people
not
need to
called
shut
out?
that rumor up.
We
All
did.
right?
Trust me. We have fought diligently to
That's
make
my
sure that that's
15-year-old
not
kid
true.
that's missing.
That's right.
Why was he
And
not
that
called
should
out?
that should have never come out of anybody's mouth.
What's up,
and
Sam?
believe you me, here and in a lot of places I know, Seth, it won't be spoken, and we shut it down. That there's nothing to even
But there are YouTubers out here that promote that stuff. They got cease and desist because
Okay, there we go. Why did CJ get one? Because the 6 things that you just brought up so far, CJ's never done any of that. Why did CJ get one? What's up, Summer? I didn't do that either, did I? But I'm lumped into that group because I'm one of 6 people. I'm not one of 50. I'm not one of 50. I'm one of fucking 6.
thing can make me feel worse than I already am. Until they sit there and start talking about my son being a sexual offender or any of that. My son was with me all last on the Christmas break. Faith wasn't here. I saw that rumor going out there. Sebastian was with me before Faith even got here. So people need to shut that rumor up.
We
all
did.
right?
Trust me. We have fought diligently to
That's
make
my
sure that that's
15-year-old
not
kid
true.
that's missing.
That's right. And that should have never come out of anybody's mouth. And believe you me, here and in a lot of places I know, Seth, it won't be spoken, and we shut it down. That there's nothing to even
But there are YouTubers out here that promote that stuff. They got cease and desist because they're nasty and vile things.
Well, they
Because I'm nasty and vile. Again, where's your proof? Where's your proof?
they have an agenda, right? They're playing up to Christopher Proudfoot. They wanted him on.
I don't pick either side, and I've always been that from the beginning. I'm sorry if it pissed some people off. Sorry if it pissed some people off. I have not promoted one thing or done or said or acted any of these things that have been said so far. Not one. Where's the proof?
On panel because they're getting the views from him being there.
What's up, Mark?
Because he acts like such an ass. Yep.
You know, we could all act like an ass, and that there is nobody in this world that can't act like one. But what it comes down to is that he's not looking for Sebastian. His family's not looking for Sebastian. His own mother, Sebastian's own mother, is not looking for Sebastian.
Yeah, and the guy that you sent a C and D to that was looking for Sebastian isn't looking for Sebastian anymore because he's working on Micah Miller's case because the community appreciates CJ.
For Sebastian.
It's insane. It's craziness. To
That's
get in a camper, and go 3.5 hours away from your house with your child missing.
Well, come on. It's 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you. How foolish of me. You're exactly right. That was
You know, let's break this down because Lord helping us, we may or may not get stuck behind a semi on Route 40.
Yeah.
You know, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid just because nothing is ever finite. Everything is infinite. There's no, it takes 3 minutes to do this. That's bullshit. You ask anybody. There's too many holes in their stories.
Oh, it's just incredible. It's
I
incredible.
know where I was at, and it really upsets me that they.
There's a lot of holes in the story of the C and D. There's a lot of holes. I don't understand why they weren't called out.
Haven't cleared me. They have literally pulled over a year of my phone records.
They have taken all the electronics. Yeah, I want my son to have his stuff back. I want my son to be found and walk into his room and it be set up just like it was when he went missing, so that he can start readjusting back to life.
That's right.
Okay? And if nobody has an autistic child, then they don't know what I'm talking about. But my son, when he came home, he would walk into his room and everything is left just like he picked it up and put it.
Yep, that's his comfort.
That's his sanctuary within our sanctuary. And what's funny is he doesn't, when he's at my house, he spends more time in the recliner than he does in his own room. Because he'd rather be out here in the living room where I am than in his room like he is at his mom and Chris's. He stays in his room there.
Yeah.
Here, he lives in my shitty 2-bedroom with a garage, 900 square foot place that I pay rent for. That my rent has increased since I moved here in October of 2020. My rent has gone from $700 to over $1,000, and I don't move because he is used to this.
Yeah.
And
He
I
has
want to
his own
say,
room.
I want
He
to
has
say
his own-
something on your behalf about that real quick, okay? Because I'm tired of everybody saying everything you say has something to do with money. No, what he's saying is he's willing to rip himself off by not finding something cheaper because he wants his child to have a home that he is safe and I have a child on the spectrum too, Seth. So I get what.
So you know how it is.
Yes,
change is constant, but if you can limit what little change,
yes,
then it does them so well.
Yes, and then when he comes home to you, he's home where everything's where you left it. For I understand, yes, more than you know, and I'm so sorry for what you're going through. I tell you, it grips my heart.
If I get my son back, I don't care. I'll go through even more. But I want my son.
I was trying to help you,
I
bro.
want him found. I want him returned home to me.
I was trying
and
to
all
help.
These people out here, I hope like hell you never have a child and have to go through anything resembling what I'm going through. Not even for 30 minutes.
That's why we were doing what we
been
were
over
doing.
100 days. For me, it's been even longer.
That's why we were doing what we were doing. Spending all that time trying to help. What other searchers were out there like we were? Come on. We're not riding around in a car on location for fucking hours talking about whatever, singing songs and shit. Every fucking time we were on location, we were somewhere or we were getting to somewhere. We didn't just sit in a fucking car and yodel hee-hoo for hours and then get out for 20 minutes. We searched from the moment we got there till the moment we left. Check the tape. I'm sorry, Seth. We wanted to. We gave everything. So not only you, but the ones in the future. Because that's what it's about. It's not just about the current generation. It's about the generation after. Why do you think I don't drink? Because even though I didn't know my birth dad, I know his ass is an alcoholic. It starts with you. You change the cycle. That means, guess what, CJ? Don't fucking like drinking like that because you don't want your offspring to like drinking like that. So then their offspring likes drinking like that. And it keeps going. No, it's up to you. You break the cycle. You break the change. That's why when I had children in the house, guess what? There wasn't a bottle of fucking liquor in the house. Did I go out and have some drinks once in a while? Once in a while. Did I ever have alcohol at home? Hell no. Because I know what the genetics are of my DNA, and I know that my offspring have those genetics too. So guess what? It starts with you. Oh, there is no book for parenting, but damn.
Because it's been 7 more days.
So sorry, Seth. So sorry.
And it's just there's evil people out there. There's people that are negative naysayers, ones that just love to start drama.
That's not me. And even though my name's Evil, it's spelled Eville.
You ask questions and I answer questions. And the questions you ask are meant to start drama. And I can't help that I answer questions. But if I don't answer the questions, I can't win for losing.
So ask why
And I'm not
CJ
trying to
got a
win
C and
anything. I'm just
D.
trying to find my son.
So ask the question why CJ got a C and
Seth,
D.
I just want to tell you one thing. I am with you 100%. And I know that you love your son. I know that you are 100% into finding your son. I'm not, from the very start, that's how I felt. And I am not going to change my mind.
Mm-hmm. I need to ask you this because I want to clear this up. It's been going around that you are asking for money for interviews. Can you clarify if that is true or not?
Nobody's giving me nothing for interviews.
There you go.
Wow.
I didn't even go to CrimeCon because I was out searching that day. I couldn't see myself going and being around people instead of being out trying to find my kid.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah, because you push the
Yeah,
only
there
ones
should
worth
probably been
pushing
some really
away.
good resources for me there.
Because you push the only ones.
Oh,
worth
I'm sure.
away.
I'm sure.
But you know that most of those people that were there, except for some of the FBI agents, I have their phone numbers. I could call them.
Yeah.
Because they've already reached out to me. I just didn't see the point of being there.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, I'll tell you, you weren't even there, and people were already losing their mind that you were. So it.
I couldn't have been because I was actually driving on the road. I was already on my way out here when this was live. Weren't we doing a show on the road when this was live actually? I didn't get to hear it until the later part of my drive when the show was over and I'm just sitting there kind of scrolling through, just trying to find something to listen to for the last like 6 hours of the drive. And I was like, oh, cool, Seth got on. And then I sat there and I heard the reasons and I was just like, I don't know, man. At the same time, I'm going, it's obvious that I didn't do any of these things. And I'm sitting there going, can just tally up all the views, people. All of those people that don't know CJ are going to think CJ did one of these things to the families. And when I'm out there doing work in communities, don't you think I need the communities that don't know who I am to know at least the truth if they don't know nothing? That's what's important. I don't sit behind a computer. I go out and work with other communities that don't know me from the beginning. This is deeper than that. I have to rely on the community to trust me. And if they already think something that is not true, then that means that I have to go even harder to try and get their trust. When why should I, when I already bust my ass as it is to do this work? Make it make sense. It's deeper than the surface.
Probably is a good thing that you didn't vote. It's ridiculous. This is what YouTube is. It's nuts. And when you have agreement, oh, it makes me so mad.
For the longest, people have been drilling this into my head for a couple months now. YouTube is social media, but when I opened up my first YouTube account back in the 2000s, it was to listen to music, people.
Yeah.
It was just watch music videos, do it yourself videos. There wasn't all this stuff that's on it now. So yeah, I never really classified this as social media. To me, MySpace, that was social media. A lot better than Facebook, because at least you had to know how to code. And I had a MySpace. I've had Facebook too, but it's just horrible.
It is.
It's been years. It's been years since I had a Facebook. I used my Facebook account to save videos of Sebastian and pictures.
Yeah.
Because I had hard drives fried on me and I lost pictures. And I was like, I need someplace digital. You know what? I can use my Facebook profile and just make it private and nobody can see it.
Yeah.
And I saved pictures there. I've got pictures of me and Sebastian at the zoo. Videos of me and Sebastian at the zoo watching the piranhas eat because that's what he wanted to do. So we had to make sure that we were one of the first ones into the zoo. We had to make sure that we had gotten all the way over to the fish area in there before they fed them, because they fed them at the same time, every morning. And we literally, and we were there to watch all of like 15 seconds of them devour this huge chunk of meat. And he was like, that was awesome. And I couldn't even, I couldn't even get my phone up, which was one of these old flip phones, to record it fast enough before they devoured it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you want some pictures of you next to the piranha? He was like, sure.
He loved the piranhas. Bless his little heart.
And then off to watch the snakes, off to sit there and look at all the other animals,
Oh my goodness.
He's an animal lover. He's always been. Yes, cats are his favorite. We had a bearded dragon when we were in California. Goose was her name. She was beautiful.
Oh my
But when I wasn't allowed to have her, she died of scale rot. So did the next snake that Katie bought him.
So sorry.
All right.
So he liked reptiles, huh? That was his and then cats, just animals in general.
Animals in general. But when we lived because we lived in Spring Valley, California for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2 dogs and we had Goose, and my ex threw a fit because I got rid of the dogs. Well, Sebastian was taking one for a walk and the dog took off after another dog and dragged my son down the sidewalk.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're not going to hurt my kid.
Right.
I had 2 of them. All right. And I wanted to train them to be able to work with Sebastian. He's autistic. But when that happened, couldn't do it. It was like, and I gave them away to good homes. I didn't sell them or anything like that. I literally turned around, gave one to the guy that lived across from us who had another place to live down in Mexico. And he took him out and took Abel out to a range. And Kane, I gave to one of the ladies at his school because she had just put her dog to sleep because her dog was old.
Oh.
And I was like, I tell you what, I've got a pity. He was Stafford Razor Cross. Gray, beautiful pups. All right. I'm like, they're a little over a year old. They're still puppies. And I was like, you can have him. And I gave 50 pounds of dog food to her. and gave her,
Oh
you know,
my
cane.
gosh.
Like, here you go. You know, and Sebastian didn't even realize the dogs were gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks that they were gone, and then I finally took the doggy door out of the hallway.
Congratulations.
And he
Congratulations.
walked up and he was like, "Why'd you do that, Dad? The dogs are gonna come eat my toys." And I
Why'd you do that, Dad? Why'd you send CJ a C and D? Right?
looked down and I was like, "Son, you had one job, and that was to feed and water the dogs in the morning before I took you to school. When was the last time you fed and watered the dogs?" And he was like, "Oh, I guess I should feed and water them." I was like, "Son, I already gave them away to new homes." And he was like, "Oh." I was like, "Don't worry, I gave them to good homes though." And he was like, "Okay."
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Katrina, I have a question for you. Because this is a very odd statement. Sorry about the rain. It's starting to rain like crazy. It feels good out here though. This is a very odd statement. Now, when it comes to change, he was just talking about how he keeps paying more and more and more for rent because he doesn't want to change the apartment. But you just told a story where you gave the dogs away and you didn't even tell your son. You asked him if he fed and watered the dogs and he said no, and you go, "Oh, I already gave him away." Isn't that change? Like, you give them away without even having a conversation. Like, that, wouldn't that, okay, wouldn't that, right. And this is what I'm saying. You not only, like, you didn't say anything. That's a huge change, is it not? Like, it's one thing to say, "Hey, we're giving the dogs away," and there's that kind of change. But is it not a fucking astronomical amount of more change if you take if you take the dogs from the home and place them somewhere else and you don't even say nothing? I don't know. I just had to ask that question because I was like, wait a minute. You just said, but now you gave the dog away and didn't even say anything, and you tell the story about how he didn't even know after you gave him away. Like, listen.
And Sebastian didn't even realize the dogs were gone for 2 weeks.
For
2 weeks that they were.
For 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. What the hell? I don't understand that.
The dog was old.
Oh.
And I was like, I tell you what, I've got a pity. You know, he was Stafford Razor Cross. Gray, beautiful pups. All right. I'm like, they're a little over a year old. They're still puppies. And I was like, you can have him. And I gave 50 pounds of dog food to her and gave her, you know, cane. Like, here you go. You know, and Sebastian didn't even realize the dogs were gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks that they were gone. And then I finally took the doggy door out of the hallway. And he walked up and he was like, "Why'd you do that, Dad? The dogs are going to come eat my toys." And I looked down and I was like, "Son, you had one job, and that was to feed and water the dogs in the morning before I took you to school."
You had one job.
When was the last time you fed and watered the dogs? And he was like, "Oh, I guess I should feed and water them." I was like, "Son, I already gave them away to new homes." And he was like, "Oh." I was like, "Don't worry, I gave them to good homes though." And he was like, "Okay." You know, he was younger then.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't attached to him like I was.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you this because I really want to clear this up too, because this is another one that's on nagging my soul. It's been people, there are certain creators that keep saying this over and over, that Sebastian was going to be made to live with you because he was being punished. Can you please clarify that? Because I don't believe that's to be the case at all.
I'll clear it up with this comment. While I was homeless in California going through a divorce and finally got the restraining order and everything cleared up in the court system, where everything that somebody had stated about me was proven false.
There you go.
And there was nothing could be proven that anything she said was legitimate at all, but everything that I stated was legitimate. Clear down to police reports. For my son to tell me that he'd rather live in the car with me than in that house with his mom, that should tell you.
Yeah.
My son wasn't being punished to come live here with me. He thought he was being punished with online school, but he needed to get into therapy, and he needed to have that year of just being online school. And what people don't realize is that he'd have been going to online school, which I still have him registered for and enrolled. I'm just hoping that I have him found and back to me before school starts. But he was going to school with his godbrother, because his godparents live up here in Clarksville too, which is why I live up here.
I have a question. Someone that wanted me to ask you this too. The day that they called you, Chris called you to tell you that. Right here, Jane. I see it, babe. Jane says, "Can Seth please explain the day that Chris called? He called you and told you Sebastian was missing, and when you arrived at the house, what Katie did with her phone to you."
She had the picture of Sebastian at Costco, shoved it in my face, and was like, "Look, see, he was having a good day."
What?
Like, what does that mean to me? What does that mean to me?
Crazy, Seth.
See, that's one thing that is crazy that I heard last night is, did she really run to him and say, "See, he had a good day"? I don't know what you say to that. So, I don't know what you say to that.
Seth, does she not talk to you ever by herself? Because I noticed that Chris says like he kept in contact with you. Would Katie not co-parent with you one-on-one?
Sometimes it was difficult. Sometimes we could have, I mean, sometimes co-parenting is hard. It is hard, but you will do whatever you can to make sure that your child is okay.
Oh, absolutely.
But I refused.
Have a
I
good night,
refused to continue certain punishments from that house at my house because he didn't do it at my house.
I don't blame you.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that. I teach co-parenting classes. You are right about that. And I did try to correct that. I heard people saying that if the kid gets in trouble at one house, the punishment should spill over to the other. And I said that is
I believe that only depends on what he did wrong.
I agree with that.
Well,
if he had sat there and hit a teacher or something, yeah, I don't approve of putting your hands on anybody, especially a female. Oh, hell no. So me and him are going to have a nice long talk for that hour that we get here. And I'm going to ask him what he thinks his punishment should be. But that's only going to be after I find out what his punishment has been at his mom and Chris's.
And that would be a specific example of where both parents would have to be called in for that particular type of infraction, right?
Right, where it would be both.
Correct.
If your bedtime's 10 o'clock, kid stays up to 10:30, 10:45, and you say, okay, well, you're grounded this weekend. That grounding should not happen at the co-parent's house. I've seen situations where one parent was actually weaponizing that so that every time the kid went over to the dad's house, he had to be grounded for the dad's weekend. So
yeah, no, that's my weekend with him, not your weekend to control him.
That's exactly correct.
And I told Katie a long time ago, when you divorce me, you lose all the protection that I give you. as in you're no longer my spouse. And yeah, this may sound harsh or rude or whatever, but that also means I don't have to treat you like I would my loved one.
Yep.
No, that's
Because
true.
you violated your vows. You have stepped upon these vows that you took in front of somebody that are supposed to be in front of God, and you have trashed these vows because you don't want to work with me anymore. Got it. Well, I'll work with you when it comes to Sebastian, but don't expect the same treatment from me that you got when I was married.
I
People
don't
think I'm not
understand.
over her. No, I still have good memories. I have a lot of good memories of me, Sebastian, and his mom. All
Yeah.
right. I never focused on the negative ones. I know them. I lived through it. But I always been the one that goes for the positive memories. The times that we were fishing on the dock in South Georgia while we're sitting there and I've got a net over Sebastian's rocker because Sebastian's an infant and we're out there fishing at night with him.
Oh.
Okay. I still remember things that she probably doesn't like to remember. Like, I had a pickup truck. I was the only one that was working. I was the only one. We only had one vehicle. And it started raining. And I told her, listen, it's raining outside. We have a kid. You're going to have to ride in the back. You can't drive a stick shift. If you could drive a stick, I'll ride in the back. But she couldn't drive a standard.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't take Sebastian home and come back and pick you up. There's nobody at the house. I'm not leaving him. I mean, let's be, common sense here. One of us has to ride in the back. Well, right after that, she got online and she was like, I found us a new truck. All right, that's cool. I still miss my little Toyota. I remember taking her to the DMV to get her driver's license for the first time.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't groom this lady.
I get so tired of that. Yeah, that's
This lady
awful.
she did not have the opportunities that children should have because of her father and the mistakes that her mother had made and the mistakes that her father made. She didn't get the opportunity. But as her husband, I was damned she's going to get these opportunities. I helped her buy her first car. Sprayed my wrist, changing the brake pads on her first vehicle.
Mhm.
People will make trash up because they're
Absolutely.
trashy people.
You're right about that. You're right
And then
about
they're going to
that.
get butthurt when they get a cease and desist because.
See what I'm saying? Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to what he just said.
It's raining outside. We have a kid. You're going to have to ride in the back.
Butt hurt
You can't drive a stick shift.
because they got a C and D.
If you could drive a stick, I'll ride in the back. But she couldn't drive a standard.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't take Sebastian home and come back and pick you up. There's nobody at the house. I'm not leaving him. I mean, let's be, common sense here. One of us has to ride in the back. Well, right after that, she got online and she was like, I found us a new truck. All right, that's cool. I still miss my little Toyota. I remember taking her to the DMV to get her driver's license for the first time.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't groom this lady.
I get so tired of that. Yeah, that's
This lady
awful.
she did not have the opportunities that children should have because of her father and the mistakes that her mother had made and the mistakes that her father made. She didn't get the opportunity. But as her husband, I was damned she's going to get these opportunities. I helped her buy her first car. sprayed my wrist, changing the brake pads on her first vehicle. You know, people will make trash up.
Yeah. People will make trash up, like the people that are getting butt hurt for the C&D. 100%, right?
Because they're
Absolutely.
trashy people.
You're right about that. You're right
And then
about
they're
that.
going to get butt hurt when they get a cease and desist because they're talking garbage.
And when did I ever do that, people? This is what I'm talking about. We're 40 minutes in, and we have yet to hear one thing that we have ever done or that they can prove for this C&D. And I don't understand why it's not being called out. Why is it being one of 6 people? I'm not one of 50. I'm one of fucking 6. One of 6.
And they're making me look bad, which I don't need anybody to help me do that. Thank you.
Well, I think calling somebody a predator, that's more than talking shit. That's a crime.
Yeah.
We never did that.
They can't do that.
We never did that.
So when I thought about that, I said, well, maybe that explains the cease and desist letters. I wouldn't let anybody say things like that.
You know, when there's a YouTuber out there claiming that they made $20,000 off of my son.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's gross.
That is gross.
They got to cease and desist too. Because you're nasty. You're using that fact that my son's not here and telling people you made $20,000. You're pretty nasty. When a YouTube that is literally here in Tennessee sits there and asks me about handguns, and I give him my personal opinion of what he should be looking for because of the performance, and he wants to talk about how much money he has. And I said, well, while you're at it, if you're making that much, why don't you buy 2 and give me 1? No, the pistol don't cost $2,000. They're $2,500. I've been saving up for 4 months before my son went missing to get it. Do you think I have that money now? No, I spent that money in doing other things.
Right.
Dude, did I want it? I sure did. That was going to be a birthday present from me to me. Now I just want to find my son.
I get it.
I don't give a fuck about present. I give a fuck about being able to hold my baby boy.
Hold on a minute. I want to clarify that right now. Are you
So to everybody that wanted to talk shit because I called Sebastian baby boy from the beginning, there you go, people. Kiss my ass.
saying that the person bragged to you about making that money?
Yes.
Oh my God. I can't with that.
crazy.
I'm sorry, y'all. That right there is awful.
It's like
That is
you are
horrific.
such a piece of shit. And to think that I come onto your thing and I think that you have my back and I tell you to be safe while you're out there doing what you're doing in other states because I've been taken advantage of by YouTubers, content creators, more like copy clickers.
One of 6 people. And we don't just sit behind a desk. We go out and do shit.
Because they just want to take interviews and dissect them. Oh, did you see how his eyeball
We go
twitched?
out and do shit.
Oh, he keeps his hand up above. I've got nerve damage in my right arm, and I can't even make it into an MRI. I've been waiting for over a month, close to 2, for an MRI. All right? Yeah. There's days that I cannot pull myself out of my bed.
I can tell. I mean, this has taken a toll.
Yes, it's too much.
Would you be able to just sort of stay away from the whole YouTube stuff for a week or so, just to kind of give
I
yourself?
did. That's why I deleted my account. I couldn't even watch any
Good night,
music or
Heidi.
anything thank God I'm old enough that I still have CDs.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. It's not good for anybody. It's not, especially, listen, I as a creator myself, I've said this before you've been on my panel, and I'll say it again. When it comes to cases with missing children or tragedies or anything like that, this place is a cesspool.
It is.
For families. It's horrible. What they're doing to you, what's happened to many others, it's absolutely gross.
You know what's, it is gross, but you know what? When you get people that are paying people to continue to do it, where is the, I mean, really, that's, you can't blame them. People want to pay for the drama. They're like, this is better than, you know, cable TV.
It's sad.
And
but
it's like,
so true.
the only difference is this is real life. This isn't Law and Order. You know, this is literally somebody's life.
Well, Seth, I mean, you know, on mainstream TV, the reality TV shows, people flock to that, right?
I don't have TV. I had Netflix. That's about it. Now I don't even have that. I actually haven't had a TV subscription. I stopped watching TV when my doctor told me you need to stop watching the news. Because the news is affecting your health.
Absolutely.
And that was back in 2011.
Yes. And they,
so I was like, I tell you what, that's $120 that could be put towards something else.
Absolutely agree. But the reality TV where they take a group of people that don't know each other, put them in a house together, and then they add a bunch of alcohol, and then they film and watch as these people just go through their days fighting and being ugly. There's a certain element of our population today that they like, and I think, my opinion, you get a lot of that with some of these channels where there's drama all the time. And that one particular channel that, you know, she's got it for Christopher Proudfoot, that they do seem to really like, you know, enjoy that type of banner. And
it's awful.
It is. And the only thing that you can do, Seth, is to insulate yourself from it and just not watch it. Don't go there. Don't listen. You're not going to control these people. We sat, Brittany can tell you, we sat and watched for about 2 years as Chris Watt's wife, Shanann Ridgek, her parents hired attorneys. They sent cease and desist to YouTube. They tried to sue YouTube, individual creators, just trying to make people stop with the nonsense, and they could never get it to happen. And
drama will never stop because there's always people that are craving the drama.
Mm-hmm.
But as creators, you guys can limit it because you can limit the drama. That stuff's not allowed here. If you keep it up, you can go somewhere else because you won't be allowed here. I mean, that's just the way it is. Somebody was wanting to know about me leaving my son at home. When he was here, my son was responsible. Have you ever known? Okay, my son was never an eloper. He never eloped. He never ran away, no nothing. Besides the fact that my neighbors all around know my son and think that he's the wonderfulest child they've ever met.
Oh.
Okay.
He does seem
I
like
mean,
a little darling.
My neighbor has stated that she has watched him come out this door and stand in the driveway, and she was out here, and he was like, "Hi, how you doing?" She's like, "Hey, what are you up to?" And he was like, "My dad will be home in about 7 minutes."
Aw.
And she's like, "How do you know?" And he was like, "Because I know what time it is. My dad's never late when he's coming home from work. He'll be home in about 7 minutes." And she's like, "Oh." And he was like, "I come home. He's already got coffee made and everything." And it's like, "How'd you know I was coming home early?" He was like, "I just knew you were coming home, Dad."
So sweet.
I made that promise to him. "I'm going to work, son. I'll call you later on tonight. because I'd call him from the jail because I can't have my cell phone in there. All right, so I would call his cell phone from the jail, and I would see how he was doing. He never had a reason to leave. I hate this word. I really hate this word. But the kid had plenty of food and snacks in this house for him. All right. And when I say snacks, I'm talking about he's got yogurt cups, fruit cups, everything in the fridge, carrots, celery, peanut butter. Boy knows how to cook. Does he, Hot Pockets, burritos, you name it, in the freezer because he knows how to use the microwave. And then if I was here, he would cook on the stove because that's what I was teaching him to do. I was teaching him to be independent for himself.
Wow.
You have to let them grow if they're ever going to be able to fly on their own.
How can I just ask for clarification? And listen, I'm not judging you at all because I think you love your son, and there's no doubt in my mind. I don't question it. But did you have to work overnight, or was it during the day?
I worked overnight.
Okay, and he did fine. That's good. I mean, listen, I have a child on the spectrum, and something I can tell y'all about him. Sebastian was 15. They're perfectionists. Was Sebastian a perfectionist? Did you have to do things the right way and, very punctual? Just curious.
Not really following the question, but Sebastian did what Sebastian knew he needed to do.
Right. So usually when, a lot, I don't want to say that because it's not fair, but in the cases
I'll tell you what, I'd come home and his bed ain't made. Did he make his bed like he was supposed to? No. I come home and be like, Sebastian, did you brush your teeth last night before you went to bed? I'm going to take that as a no. Go brush your teeth.
It's a typical teenager.
Yeah, he's a teenager. He's going to rebel. Welcome to being, a parent of a teenager. Certain things you have to do. Certain things you just look over. Certain things you have to remind them of. All right?
Well,
it was just that. I was happy if he made sure that his room was maintained.
There you go.
And he knew how to wash his own laundry. Talking about him, because you guys don't know him. You guys don't really know me. But if you're going to sit there and talk down about my son or talk down to me, you're with the drama. I can't have it. So Jenny P, know what I'm talking about. And if I'm a sad ass individual, what's that make you for not knowing what I'm speaking about? See, that's part of the drama, Jenny.
Yeah,
you don't know who I'm speaking about. I haven't stated everybody that I sent a cease and desist to. I sent it to 6 people.
And Jenny P,
Right there. Well, then why did you send one to CJ? Right?
He's going to rebel. Welcome to being, a parent of a teenager. Certain things you have to do. Certain things you just look over. Certain things you have to remind them of. All right? Well, it was just that. I was happy if he made sure that his room was maintained.
There you go.
And he knew how to wash his own laundry. Talking about him, because you guys don't know him. You guys don't really know me. But if you're going to sit there and talk down about my son or talk down to me, you're with the drama. I can't have it. So Jenny P, know what I'm talking about. And if I'm a sad ass individual, what's that make you for not knowing what I'm speaking about? See, that's part of the drama, Jenny.
Yeah,
you don't know who I'm speaking about. I haven't stated everybody that I sent a cease and desist to. I sent it to 6 people.
So why did you send one to CJ? Because CJ's never done any of these things, Seth.
And Jenny P, who are you to say to someone who's lost their child, their child is gone? Who the hell do you think you are calling them a sad ass person? I can't even imagine a world like that.
Have you tried to put yourself in his shoes for about 2 seconds? I can't even imagine the panic that a person would have not knowing where their child is and just trying anything to try to figure out even what direction to go in. What does that mean, you sad ass individual? You are the one that's reflecting yourself to be a sad ass individual. Okay, I'm done, Brittany. Sorry.
No, tell it. That mods, I want zero tolerance for tonight, because that right there, I tell my mods to and let's still have freedom of speech, but not like that. That shit ain't okay at all.
And there's one other one, audacity. I just get the feeling that if the other parent left him that long, there would be an outrage. Katie knew what I did. She knows how long my shifts are. She knows that I work nights and I work 12-hour shifts. She knew everything before she came up, before we even agreed to that.
Well, here's the thing too. I'm listening to what Seth says.
Katie, Sebastian would get off at 3 o'clock, and Katie wouldn't get home until 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. So if you think that me leaving him for 12 hours while I go to work at night, she left him at home alone as well during the day.
I remember
All right.
Chris say
He's
that.
15 years old. No, we communicated about that, because one of the things that I wanted her to make sure that she understood is that I work 12-hour shifts. Sometimes I have to stay over. It's mandated, and I have to pull 16-hour shifts because we're shorthanded. We got to have officers there for the inmates. And she was completely aware of this. See, there was communication, there was co-parenting when it came to Sebastian. Wasn't the best in the world, but at least both of us tried.
Well, one thing that I actually that sticks out for me with everything, and I've tried to even tell everybody, what, regardless of what you believe, that you can't deny that even Chris and Katie themselves has spoke very highly of Seth's relationship with Sebastian.
Yeah.
You know, they said that if Sebastian was in sports, you bet his father would be on the front row. You know, I don't know what happened. Seth, if you want to come back in, I'll drop the link to you again. Y'all, let's be respectful. Y'all, it's easy to hear he's going through some things. I mean,
it's on the edge.
This platform has made it even tit for tat. Thank you, sweetheart, for joining. And y'all, I seen y'all's questions. I didn't want to cut him off. I wanted to give him the floor as much as we could. But if he comes back up, I'll try to catch him. I honestly don't hold it against him.
All right.
About leaving Sebastian at home, because
I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there. I believe after that is when I don't think he comes back up. If he does, let me know. But I don't think he does. Now, it's already getting close to 1 a.m. for me. I'm going to be putting out that upload that we played earlier today. I'm going to schedule that one for the morning. Also, there's another video I'm going to schedule for the morning. So I still got about another 2 hours of work before I get to bed. But with it being this late, I'm going to try and do... It'll probably end up being a midday show, maybe. Not quite sure, because I'm not sure if I might be going out to Lombard River State Park again tomorrow. So I'm not sure exactly what now, because it's going to be late already. I do need to get some rest. So probably won't be able to do like early morning tomorrow. I wanted to make sure not only that we went through that footage in the beginning of the show for you. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the cement. Let me know what you guys think about the cement. Also, if you're on TikTok, go follow me over there. You do get like an extra bonus where you get to see the videos before they they come out here on YouTube just because the availability to do it through TikTok a little easier. So definitely go check that out. Also, there's some videos on there of JP's truck and all sorts of stuff on there. Lady Screaming. I think these are all the ones except for the one, the live that we had the conversation that Tom had with a lady out there. JLR played that one, but I think all the other ones were basically the TikTok videos that I posted from today. So if you are on TikTok, go check those out at EvilCJ over there. So look for 2 videos to be dropping tomorrow. You're gonna get the Sony 4K location where Mica's body was found in that crazy discovery. I still don't know what to think. I want to talk more about it tomorrow. So check it out if you missed it, or when you get the upload. Really, once you get the upload, you're going to get the clarity of it. So you'll definitely want to check out the upload too. But I'll have those coming out early in the morning, probably 6 a.m. or something like that. 7 a.m., something like that. So look for those. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll go live at some point. We'll just see depending on what we got for the day. I will be back tomorrow night. We're going to hang out and do another show for sure tomorrow night. But we'll probably end up doing a show somewhere midday, something like that. So look for us to do that. Thank you all. I appreciate your support, your peace, your positivity, your progressive approach. And like I said, I wanted to break this down because what of any of this stuff? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Good night, everybody. Appreciate you so much. We will see you tomorrow. Peaceful and positive evening. And get some relax, too. Thank you all for your support. We'll see you tomorrow.
Can you let a supervisor know that I have a case report with an arrest attached?